Hello! Everything seems to be working fine so far, so good. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Let me just fix my beautiful hair here. Oh, it's still kind of being weird. I don't know what's going on. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can talk and walk at the same time. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the case may be. I go by Mechanical Beanstalk. I am a variety streamer, and what I do with that variety streaming, I try to do more off-the-radar games, which includes games that have very strong community presence or modded presence, or games that have a they're indies or retros that maybe not a lot of people have seen or have gone on the radar or need a little bit more time in the spotlight, that sort of thing. We are in our Warhammer 40,000 unofficial territory here, right? I started playing Rogue Trader over on Sundays. It's kind of stuck. I'm not sure if I'm really dedicated the whole day to Warhammer 40,000 games, but I'm going to try my best and do a little of a variety of different things. But right now we're doing Rogue Trader. We've been doing, we've added Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2 to the list of rotations, and we'll be swapping between the two. But today we're going to be doing Rogue Trader. We're going to be talking a little bit about 40k lore as well, because I was a 40k lore GM for a number of years. You see, nope, that's not going to work. So yeah, doop. Let's see here. Let's do that. Nope. Yep. No. But yeah, we're playing Rogue Trader. We're modding it a little bit so we can have a Halfling Rogue Trader. Essentially Ratlings in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. And yeah, we have a Ratling ship for the most part, which is going to be interesting to play. Let's see here. I'm partially transparent. Let's see here. Yo. I'm not going to spend too much time doing this, but I think it's just the lighting. I changed the lighting a little bit more in my setup, so I think I'd rather be a little bit more transparent than just have a bunch of grit over my screen. Shouldn't notice too much as we're kind of getting into the game, and I'm going to have a little small picture right over here. So hi. Yeah, it looks a little bit better, not huge, and every time there's going to be bright colors on the screen, you're going to see through my head. Well, we'll figure it out eventually. One day, I'll be like a professional streamer. It's going to happen one day. So yeah, Warhammer 40,000, if you're unfamiliar with it, it's a science fantasy game set in the far-off future of 40,000 plus. And I think life is cheap. So yeah, life is cheap. Technology is big, bulky, and ridiculous. You have giant church ships with like thousands of people flying through space, using a hell dimension for faster than light travel, and you're kind of like a privateering merchant prince in this particular version of Warhammer 40,000. Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader, right? That's probably much all you really need to know. Our story so far in our particular going for our main character, Lord Captain Guppo Teawhistle, is that he was a halfling. Well, Ratlings is what they're called in Warhammer 40,000, like I said before. But he's a part of a agro world, like a world dedicated to just giving over like provisions and food to like the wider Imperium, right? That's what their tithe was for. But through some, political machinations, he started amassing too much power, and they gave him a war and a trade. They just kind of like shunt him off to the side. He's a privateer. Has options for more wealth, but he's not going to be causing like political turmoil on his planet. So that's why he's here. He's loading up the ship with a lot of, and his retinue of officers with many space halflings, as well as a ship. So that's the general idea. Our auntie, Theodora von Valentius, was killed at the beginning of the campaign, was murdered by evil chaos worshipping ne'er-do-wells. We just recently picked up the services of a space FBI agent called. Let me see if I can remember his name. I can never remember his name, but he's one of the new characters. Well, the new character for the new DLC, right? So it's been like a week or so since we actually played Rogue Trader. So let me just refresh all of your memory. This is Lord Captain Guppo Teawhistle of the Teawhistle Dynasty. We use a mod called Toy Box to make him a little bit smaller. Gave him less toughness, I think it was less toughness, left something else. We have a little bit more perception, a little bit more agility, right? And yeah, we use some mods to alter his familiars as well. His familiar, this is one of the the idea is that he took one of the mini bosses, took his corpse, made him into a bunch of floating robots that he's using as his familiar to help him out. So Aurora was a Chaos Space Marine. He, cleaned up the skulls and is now using them as his familiar. We got Adira. She was a halfling in the main campaign. We turned him in, or she was an actual human in the main campaign. We turned her into a halfling. She has her cyber familiar. We're doing the overseer archetype. We're trying to play around with that. We haven't actually done that. We just got into it more recently, so to speak. Solomorn, that's his name. Solomorn. So yeah, Solomorn is the new character. It adds a bunch of. Is another overseer. Has his familiar, with a space puppy. So look at this, cyber puppy rather. He's a good dog. Very good dog. The bestest boy. But yeah, Vesper is going to be Adira's familiar. We have some hirelings. Officer Molly Prickleberry. It looks like Molly is restored to her. I'm not sure if they've been restored to their. I might have to reset them to their smaller size, but usually they're supposed to be a little bit smaller. But Officer Molly Prickleberry, she's another halfling we have in our retinue. We're just kind of filling out our roster with some mercenaries, just because this is the second time I've actually played Rogue Trader, and I'm trying to play characters that I have not played the first time around. Any characters that I played heavily, like the Navigator and the Assassin, Death Cult Assassin, stuff like that, I'm not playing this time around. A lot of them are going to be subbed with mercenaries until I get new characters. But most of my party are halflings, space halflings, right? So yeah, pretty much nothing much more to say. I was thinking about, so most of I'm trying out, like I said, familiars for the first time. I think having the Servo Skull Swarm for the main character, he's all about like buffing other characters. He's like a support. He's a main character support character, right? So that's good and all, and I do like it. It is pretty funny that he's his servitors, his Servo Skulls are made from the remains of his enemies. I like that idea. I was thinking about respecking him and giving him a Cyber Eagle companion. Just to try it out a little bit. I probably will do that, but we do have a piece of equipment for a Cyber Eagle, right? The Cyber Eagle does 10, gains plus 10 agility and does 100% more damage. This is pretty good. Whenever your dodges enemies attack, that enemies block, dodge, and parry are reduced by 10%. If the Overseer has Heretical Adherent, which he is going to, that enemy suffers an additional 5% to 5 penalty to all characteristics lasts until the end of the combat. Stacks, that's pretty good. Steel Talons. So I was thinking about doing, I'm not sure if it's going to be this stream or a future stream, but I was going to be, hey, what's going on? Calm Chaos Collective. Yo, how's it going, Nate? What's going on? Yeah, we're playing Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader, if it's not obvious. But yeah, I was thinking about respecting him. I also have Halfling Jay, right? So Jay is, we respect Jay since a lot of her abilities kind of overlap with the captains. So we're trying out dual pistols. Pair holster. Once per turn, when a pair wearer scores a critical hit with a pistol, the next attack with a pistol costs 0 AP. That's pretty good. I was thinking about respecking her, since her stat line doesn't really line up as well to being an officer. We respect her into an officer, I think. Oh, not officer. Operative, which is like the more of like a debuff sniper class, which is pretty interesting. A depot, the idea, I don't know, like, I've heard a lot of people say kind of not strong things, but kind of not amazing things about the operative class. I think it's interesting. I think, am I saying it right? Operative? Operatives seem like they have a lot of potential, especially if you pair them with other operatives. If you guys aren't familiar with the game, essentially how it works is they throw out a stack of analyze, I want to say. Analyze enemies, and it gives them a stacking debuff that they take more damage from an officer's attacks. So if you have multiple officers, that does help. But you can get talents so your entire party gains benefit against enemies that have analyze, right? So it's very interesting. I'm going to play around with that a little bit. Eventually, I might respec Jay. Originally, I kind of wanted her to be like a dual pistol person. I might respec her into more like a soldier who has would get a lot more benefits from having dual pistol spec. And having a pair holster is pretty good. I wanted to actually try that out. But once per turn, when the wearer scores a critical hit with the pistol, next attack with the pistol costs 1 AP. That's pretty good. So she can, and it's an operative, so I can get a little bit of like secondary sniper abilities too, which would be pretty good. Sniper is actually pretty good, especially early game. But so yeah, that's the hook for this playthrough of Rogue Trader. Generally, what I do when I play Warhammer 40,000 games, I actually talk about the Warhammer 40,000 lore also, because I like to talk about it. I've ran a Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader campaign. I've run like 3 or 4 of them, plus maybe more. Played a lot of games, so I wouldn't say I'm an expert or anything, but you know, I think I know more about what I'm talking about than the average Joe. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, long-winded intro for the most part, but like and follow and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're watching this live or on the post-recording, my current goal is to get 500 subscribers over on YouTube to kind of catch up a little bit with Twitch, since I started over on Twitch and then kind of I'm dual streaming on both Twitch and YouTube at the moment. So yeah, what we're trying to do, our goal is to do the new DLC content more, but we're also just trying to level up our guys and do some side quest, right? So, Lord Captain Guppo Teawhistle, you got to picture this giant city ship with 1,000 people on it, but it's also like just crammed with halflings. Tons and tons of little space halflings with big old bellies and furry feet and whatnot. They're in the pipes. Infestation, some humans would say. But we have our whole load. Oh yeah, and we also have a different spec that we're using for our ship compared to last campaign. Last campaign, we're doing more like a carrier or fighter spec for a ship. In this one, we have a different model through Toy Box. We're trying to do more torpedoes and like up-close front brawler, right? So, interesting. So let's see what we're going to do. We got prologue. Blood, explore the vessel's freight line. This is the DLC quest, I think. So let's do... Go out. I think we've scanned everything here, right? Not explored. Okay, let's explore some stuff. We'll explore, get experience that way, get resources. Woo, 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 woo. What's this? Not explored. The crew has discovered a hidden valley littered with thousands of animal skeletons. Augur data suggested some kind of sleeping gas vents here. It's like the animals didn't realize that they are headed for a deadly trap, or came here on purpose to die. Can I do... you know, I think I have to load this. I think I didn't want to do that skill check until I had a little bit more Medicae on my board, on my my crew. A healing skill, medical knowledge, right? So yeah, healthcare is not a privilege on my city ship, unfortunately. But yeah, what else can I say? Got a mocha coffee this morning. Got a little bit of espresso in it. Hopefully gonna wake me up. Usually hanging out with you guys helps me wake up. I'm really appreciative of that. Because otherwise, be stumbling around, bumping the walls, being a zombie. So thank you guys, I appreciate that. Let me know in the live chat or post recording if I'm coming through okay, if you can hear me, if you can see me okay, both YouTube and Twitch. I would definitely appreciate that. Check out our Discord if you haven't already. Link is pinned in the in the left on live chat and down on the post recording if you're not watching this live. Right down below we'll have Discord links, stuff to my social media, stuff like that. Mechanical Beanstalk, you can just do a Google search for me, you'll find me. Mostly just post updates on what I'm doing online. I try to spread more knowledge about like indie games and you know, small scale projects that need a little bit more time in the spotlight. And there's a lot of creatives out there that, like, the game market is so saturated. If you ever find a small indie developer that you really like, try to, you know, try to get everything out. You know, just like spread the word of this guy, because it is not easy to get in. I already explored. Okay, so we're gonna come back for this guy. It's a 34% chance to successfully find out what's going on with that gas planet, or that the gas on the planet, right? Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not really sure what we're going to be talking about for Warhammer 40,000 lore. Let's see here. Talk to Master Seals. Restore operation of military apparatus on Dargonis. Oh, I didn't realize we were so close to Dargonis. So this is the main section of that we're going for, and that would continue our DLC quest. I don't know if we should do that immediately, because I think this is going to be a little bit more difficult. I haven't been leveling up a huge amount, so I think we should explore just a little bit. Maybe stay a little bit closer to the Mundus Valentius system. Let's see. Do warp travel. We'll try to build up our navigator's insight. Permission to report, Lord Captain. I keep receiving messages about strange behaviors in certain ship systems. All decks report the uncontrollable opening and closing of doors, gates, and airlocks. They behave erratically and do not obey the operator's commands. Regrettably, this has led to casualties among the crew. The tech priests have explained that this phenomena are being caused by the machine spirit's irascibility, and have spent hours chanting litanies to soothe their anger. Unfortunately, many crew members were badly injured before prayers could stabilize the system. Neat. Merp sent the yo, and then got a call from Mom. I'm here. Yeah, no worries, man. Streamboo, hey, what's going on? Can see here. Thank you very much, Nate. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and take some time to ban Streamboo. Streamboo. Always try cheap views on Streamboo. You know, eventually you're kind of breaking me down, Streamboo. I think I might buy a bunch of stream views, or cheap views. No, I shouldn't even say that jokingly. It's not a good thing. Let's see here. Boop-a-doop-a-doo, going back in the game. Everything chat seems to be going okay. Okay, so the Captain Guppo is we're doing Captain Guppo semi-heretical. He's not going to be, he doesn't believe in worshiping the Chaos Gods, but he doesn't have any problem with using the forces of chaos against chaos, or using heretical alien technology against the enemies of humanity or his own interests. But he's all about food, sex. He's like a little rabbit. More food, wealth, and the lives of fellow space halflings, ratlings, are a little bit less on that tier list, and below that are definitely humans. So he is, you know, Voxmaster Vigdis, a master of the radio, the holy radio. It's like, oh yeah, there's all this stuff going on the ship. Yes, of course, Vigdis. Carry on, Vigdis, carry on. Okay, so visits, so chart new routes. And we got two Navigator's Insight. So we're going to go around. We're going to explore a little bit. And then we'll go to our home system, right? And hopefully we'll put a level under our belt. That'd be nice. Let's see here. Unknown ships. Ooh, pirates probably. I wouldn't. Maybe. You can scan. So the way scanners work in Warhammer 40,000, like void ships, right? Like I already said that the ships are like giant cathedral, like city ships. Like the smallest ones still have like maybe like 7,500 people on it. That's like very, 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 very small ships. But the one I have, Sword Class Frigate. But I mean, lore-wise, we've converted it to something else. I'm not really sure. I'd have to take another look at the ship's model and kind of rage a guess of what kind of ship we're actually running at the moment. But I think we're running kind of like a converted transport. But what was I saying? Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so the scanners for the Auspex, they have just a lot of different radio data and various other data that they kind of bombard a target with over a kilometers wide area. It bounces back. I think it needs some sort of like reflection based. There is some sort of probably like science behind it that you could really grab and like explain, but it bounces back and it's not like something immediate. It's like there's a bunch of different readings, and on the bridge that we've seen, generally the bridge has multiple levels, and one, like the lower level generally has data looms, right, which have a bunch of different numerical data that kind of winds up a lot of the different bounce back data, and it has stuff that like that gets kind of like translated by them and then bounce back to Vigdis. And he kind of does a little bit more translating, and just based on experience, he knows like, okay, this is a gas giant, this is a potentially breathable atmosphere, that sort of thing. It's not necessarily like say like Star Trek is the biggest thing I'll probably compare any sci-fi thing to, but it's just kind of like the computer breaks it down and translates it. You have a lot of different people, like a few dozen different, maybe a few dozen, maybe a little bit strong, but you had a lot of different people like sifting through this like mess of like holy scriptures and data, trying to translate what they're actually seeing. Unidentified ruins. Okay, let's go down there. We already saved. We're fine, right? We're big, strong guys. Big, strong halflings. I think... I'm not sure if I remember this from the last campaign. Boop. Okay. 1 second, guys. 1 second. 1 second. Okay.
I won't tolerate
weakness. Sounds very familiar.
My faith is my shield.
Okay, cool. All my space halflings are the same. So we found some ruins on a planet.
Who would have thought that the lowly 𝕽𝖌𝖚 would become part of the rogue trader's retinue? The Exalted One is truly generous.
Okay.
I used to think the same way when I first fell in with Lady Theodora. You'll get used to it eventually. Want me to show you the way to the least worst watering hole on the ship?
Okay, cool. Well, they're getting along. That's good. Yes, of course. Saruman, make sure you and your dog scout ahead. You wouldn't want anything unsavory happening to your captain. No need to answer that, Saruman. Okay, we're gonna take a look. I think this is the trapped planet, wasn't it? Oh, Glado, what's it? What is it, boy? You smell something? Oh, good boy. Okay, maybe a trap here. I have a feeling this is like a trap planet, and I do not have the skills to survive here. We'll see.
A new challenge.
Ah, okay. Good boy, Glado. Oh, what's this? Cracked Xeno chest. This small chest made from a strange material has no keyhole or other openings. The murky crystal on the lid is cracked but continues to glow inscrutably. Huh. Interesting. Looks like Dark Eldar design. The remains of unknown structures haphazardly strewn about the plateau. I don't remember that from last campaign. I think that's new. I don't know if it's new as like I didn't see it last campaign or... Good boy, Glado. What's this? Athletics. 55% chance. Okay, I'm gonna like... What? I do not remember this from last time. It has crystalline architecture. I don't think this is Drakari. Or like space dark elves, right? A lot of the Coronis Expanse, the setting, the mini setting that we're exploring in this particular game, right? Crystalline stuff are generally related to like Yuvath, right? Which are they're part of an extinct race that fought the Imperium hundreds of years ago. And this looks like them. But interesting. I really don't remember. Well, this kind of strikes a little bit of core to memory. But like I was saying in like a previous stream, my suspicions are like the Yuvath or a servitor race to the what was it? The Rangda, which were a more vast and powerful and malevolent race. But I don't know. We'll see.
A bitter taste of defeat.
Did it? Okay. What? That was weird. Oh, did he?
Begun.
He tried to climb through the window and he hit his head. Intelligence, perception, willpower, and fellowship are reduced by 15. Okay, that's fine. We can go back to the ship. Activate the pedestal, lore warp. Oh my, yeah, I really don't have a lot of skill for this.
I tread a path
I sort of remember this.
Follow my lead.
Would you look at that?
Demolition, demolish the obstruction. What's this? I know, Glado. He is such a good boy. Look at a good dog.
Trap?
You know, it'd be really interesting. Oh, it's a trap? Wait. What are you identifying? I don't see anything. I'll save. Why not? Uncover the pattern. Demolish. See if we can blow this up.
I shall repent.
Something goes wrong. Let's not do that again. Okay, let's load. So while we do load times, we can actually, you know, scoot back here and look at some of the internets. So I was thinking about what kind of lore to talk to you guys about, and I was thinking that we can talk today about some of the factions that are in the Calixis sector. Like I said, for 40k lore wise, whenever we do 40k lore videos or live streams or whatnot, whenever I talk about it, I think I try to focus more on the role-playing game side. And just the way like different minor writers and creators have put out interesting content over the years. So let me lower this a little bit. Hold on one second. I want to make sure you guys can see my beautiful face. So yeah, let's see. Demon Hunter. I would like to do Spectarian Soul, Order of the Inquisitor, Spectarians. So this is going to be really important for when the Dark Heresy cRPG is released for owlcat, because the Dark Heresy cRPG that's going to be put out for owlcat is going to be taking place inside the Calixtic sector. So we're inside the Coronis Expanse right now, the kind of like wild space border, very much more border territory than Calixis. But back over here, we have certain factors, certain families, hundreds of years old, like lore to like delve through. The Tyrantine Cabal are a order of the Inquisition, right? That are specifically were founded to investigate an anomaly called the Tyrant Star, which is like every so often there's going to be like a moon with kind of like a dark white fire. I want to say it has, whenever it appears over like a planet, it signals like the doom or like significant change of the planet or surrounding star system, right? And it kind of goes. Its power is immense, and its influence on reality is very great. So the Inquisition got together at some point in the Calixis' past, and they founded the Tyrantine Cabal, right? So this is what they officially say about it. The Tyrantine Cabal was commissioned many years ago in response to dread prophecy of the Tyrant Star. Its members are known as Tyrantites or Spectarians, or more specifically as Stargazers, because they are charged with investigating apparitions of the spectral sun. I thought they were referred to as a moon, but the spectral sun and influence of the baleful Tyrant Star. The Tyrantine Cabal is based on the Bastion Serpentis, a bleak fortress of age-polished stone. Bastion Serpentis is probably going to be featured in the new cRPG. A bleak fortress of age-polished blackstone, jetting from the surface of Scintilla's moon, Lachesis, and the mobile operations for studying the after effects of the Tyrant Star and the Tetracon facility. Okay, so one more paragraph, then we'll go back to Road Trader. The Bastion is typical of the Inquisition, way stations, and local fortresses peppered across the sector. The Spectarians were granted sole discretionary use of Bastion Serpentis at the inception of its cabal. Sector Governor Marius Hax, who we talked about on a previous stream, Senior Astropath Xiao, and a few others know of his existence, and those who do not are kept away from the moon by dire warnings about geological instability. Lord Inquisitor Anton Zerbe can be normally found at the Bastion and is here in its grand audience chamber that he holds the semi-regular meetings with the Call of the Cabal's Inquisitors, at which they report on their activities and share information. So that's interesting. We'll go back to this in a little bit whenever we have load bars. We'll go back to it. So okie dokie. So 50% chance to demolish this. I could just think I have to.
I have proven.
Yay! Cool. Save. Definitely. Okay, we have a way back to the ship, and I don't think we can do this.
Marking location.
This human skeleton is curled in a natural position. It's inside a void suit with a hole burned right through it. Okay, interesting. Goods. Okay. Cracked Vox. Vox are, radios for the most part. A furious male voice is coming from the inside the old Vox. This is Captain Trevor Durahath calling the bullion. Get your arses back to the surface and get me out of here, you little poops. My guts may be fused to my suit, but I'm not dead yet, no matter how much you wish it were otherwise. I mean, if you're gutted, then, or disemboweled, you can still survive in Warhammer 40,000. Yeah, you can get your guts, your stomach replaced with bionics. And it's the bionic lets you digest rocks too, so awesome. The beauty of the machine, right? Anyways, a moment later, the raging tone gives way to a strangled rasping. Hey, can any of you hear me? Respond. I'll pay double. Just don't leave me here. Damn it. It was all going so well. We even figured out how to open the first sphere, thanks to the pattern of the floor. Yeah, we didn't know that there'd be so much trouble with the second one. I didn't. They didn't either, cowards. The moment that beam was directed back, I was already lying with my guts turned inside out, and they were running off with my goods. Oh, Emperor, you whore son. Heresy. I know you're already dead, but don't even know. I'm shaking my finger at this piece of paper. Oh, no, it's a Vox message. That's right. I'm scared. Oh, yes, yes, yes. No, I don't want to die. Not alone. Aren't you supposed to watch over all your children, Emperor? Quiet. Quiet, you lot. Shut up already. I can even hear myself. The recording is silent for a few moments. All you can hear is the sound of someone pounding the shell of the voice suit with a recorded device. I'm cold. Wonder if I'll die. Oh, God. Poor guy. I wonder if I'll die out here for the lack of oxygen? Or will my organs give out earlier? The damn God. The damn Imperium. In the end, you will all serve the true masters. Oh, no. Human speech gradually deteriorates into indecipherable mixture of howling and clicking sound. Sure. Let's see here. He's like and follow and subscribe, which you should do as well. So I think I do remember this. Activate the pedestal. Lore warp 77%. I think that went up. I think, didn't we see... I thought we saw... let's uncover the pattern. Okay. So you look at the strange patterns enough to send your mind reeling. I think we got this down last time. I don't know if I looked it up, but so let's see here. Activate the pedestal. So we do. What was it? So you just do this pattern. It's this one. Someone carves a strange pattern on the floor. As you look at the lines, a fog descends over your mind. I think it's Uvoth. This is Uvoth tech. Because it doesn't quite seem like just plain chaos. But... Save, of course. Activate.
Come on.
Okay. Here's some of my voices I can feel. Redirect your energy beam. That's okay. I don't think there's any encounters. I was playing it. So we're fine. Redirect your energy beam to... To what? Can I... Redirect your energy. So we have to do this pattern, right? Boop. Redirect your energy beam. Boop. And then we do from there to here, right? And then from here to here. Or I think I have to do... Let's see here. Let's see here. From here to... What can I do? Okay, so it has to be like that, right? Boop, boop, ba-doop, boop, boo. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doo. So let's do that. And this. Let's see. Boop, 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 boo. And then this. There's only 2 spots. How did I do this last time? Can't quite remember.
Stop it!
Oops. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're... That was not good. Okay, I saved. That's fine. It's okay. It's okay, everyone. I know this puzzle. Foolish Xenos thinking they can outsmart the great Guppo Teawhistle. I don't think... Ow.
I'll live another day.
Okay. To energy beam. So there. From there we go to there. And for there we go to there. And from there, wait, yes? There we go to here, right? And then from there, this is not right. I don't think this is right. No, wait, this is. Right? Yeah, cool. Yeah! Ancient Foresword. That is not good. That is not a good reward at all. That's fine, actually. It's one-handed. Okay. Actually, you know what? I have a guy that can actually use it.
There is a fervor in my soul.
So, Veil Render versus what do we got? It's a new one. Serrated Greatsword. Ancient Foresword should be this guy, right? Ancient Foresword. Okay. Okay, it's better. Veil Render doesn't have... Whenever the wielder suffers energy, fire, power, or warp damage, the sword absorbs a part of the damage, reducing it by 1%. The wielder gains +1 armor penetration for their next attack stacks. The sword deals an additional +1 damage. Most more. Okay, sure. It's actually better. Yeah. Okay, cool. Ooh, look at that aura. Nice. Cool. Okay, cool. Save. I feel like...
The world
I overheard the uncovering sound. Did I miss something? Okay, let's go back. Retreat on the ship. We'll get our stomachs replaced. Cool. Trying to avoid ship. Get those energies out. Injuries are out, rather. Me. All right. Let's go here. We'll fight a little bit. We'll get a little bit of experience there. Let's see. Save. Sneaky Space Hobbitses. Hey, Divergent. Hey-oh, Divergent Collective. Amazing streamer. Hey, what's going on, Divergent? Guys, if you haven't already, also be sure to check out Divergent Collective. He's over in chat right now. The Divergent Collective over on Twitch and YouTube. A very entertaining, amazing streamer. Very chill guy. Okay, what do we got? We got adamantine. I think we need adamantine. Explore. The Lone Mountain Chain is composed entirely of a mineral with shiny mirror-like surface. The mineral itself has no particular value for production, but its properties make this place incredibly beautiful. The sky is brilliantly reflected in many surfaces on the plateaus, oddly shaped rocks, stone arches, and columns. The view is especially stunning on clear, starry nights, or when aurora trails dance in the sky. The enraptured crew have to ask the Lord's Captain permission to visit this remarkable place. Request denied. No, there is no such time for frivolous and potentially dangerous activities. I have to be an a-hole. Okay, cool. That was probably going to be bad anyways. So, yeah, let's kill these ships, kill these pirates, and get some gear if we can. As you draw close to the unknown ship, it points its loaded cannons directly at you. Several other ships emerge from the shadows of drifting after... Wait, no, I have an escort now, right? Yeah, we got an escort from that one... the last stream. Several other ships emerge from the shadows of drifting asteroids, tightly encircling you. Captain Xantha Labouche offers a mocking greeting to a proposition. You can buy your way out of this, but the price must be must be to her sole satisfaction. The outrageous suggestion sends your crew into a fury. You're in a no-win scenario. You can either enter an uneven fight and lose everything, or shamefully pay to save your skin, sacrificing on your pride. Persuasion, life you have nothing to pay with. Coercion, inform the pirates. Willpower, offer. No. I want to attack and get an experience. Attack the name of the ship first to gain the upper hand. And I have an escort, so we should have 2 ships. We might be outclassed since I think we only got like 1 level. So we can always come back later. Beep, 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 beep. I feel like the load times are a little bit better. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
We shall strike down all who stand in our
I think I was supposed to have an escort, right? Oh wait. Oh, is that my escort? The Heartless. Look at that. Oh, it has like special abilities too. Nice. Hull integrity, evasion 15%, hit chance 100%, critical hit chance. Shadow field. Oh, has a shadow field. And eerie and unfathomable haze obscures the void ship. Enemies suffer a 20% penalty to hit chance. That's pretty good. Because usually the escorts die pretty quickly. Enemies suffer a 20% hit chance when attacking from within a 4-cell radius, and a 40% hit penalty when attacking from outside that range. That's pretty good. Okay. It's not bad. I like it. You can barely see it, though. Oh. Cool. 160. Okay, what do we got? Falcons. We got Cobras. We got Falcon. Did we talk about Falcon ships? Let's take a look at it. I think we have talked about Falcon class starships. Internets. Falcon class. Psyker, Navigator. Playing the game, Game Master, Imperium, Adversaries. I think I passed it. Starships, here we go. NPC vessels. Hulls. Let's see. It was a light cruiser, right? Dauntless, Lunars, Falcon. Sword class, which we have. Tempest class. So Falcon. Have Primer, Chronos Bestiary, Fifthing Coin, Battlefleet Chronos, Falcon. I'm pretty sure it's available in the pen and paper RPG. Niche start holes 20. Hold on 1 second. 20. Falcon class, Grand Cruiser, Avenger, Battle Cruiser, Falcon. I think it's frigate, right? Dictator, Falcon. Endeavor, frigate, Falcon class. Okay. I think we might have talked about Falcons, but I'm not entirely sure. Falcon class frigate. Okay. 2.2 kilometers long, 0.3 kilometers at things approximately. A mass 6.5 megatons. There's generally a 27,000 crew that live on those ships. The Falcon is considered a new class, having only been laid down in 261 and 41. So we're, that's, what did we say? I think we're, I'll have to look up the date for this particular RPG again, because I totally forgot what we said. We found this out before, but it's something like year 300.m42. So we have almost like 1,000 years ago they were made. Given the Imperial Navy's defense towards the truly ancient starships in its arsenal, the class, given its mere 550 years of service, is regarded as an untried and untested pretender of the throne of more established ships, like the Venerable Sword. Yes, swords are always pretty good. That's why in a lot of different media, you're probably going to see sword class frigates, the long armored prow with a little bit more of a pokey tip than a lot of the other frigates. So if you ever see like a 40K animation, you're probably going to see a sword class frigate. As such, it's engendered some undistinguished and unfair hostility from the more hidebound and traditional sections of Battlefleet Calixtus officer class. Okay, this is a pity for like the Falcon, for the Falcon, like all Voss Forge World ships. Voss. Voss Forge World. Is Voss in Calixis? How do I look that up? Let's see. Voss. Where's Voss? Let's see. 40k. Okay, wiki. Voss Forge World. Voss Prime. Okay. Voss Prime. So this is where they're made. Voss Prime, also known as the right hand of Mars. Okay, not to be confused with a similarly named planet Voss. Oh, which one is it? Planet Voss. This is Imperial Forge World. So Voss is what? Is Imperial? Oh, this. Okay, so it's another. There's two. Well, I mean that's very 40k, isn't it? Like two planets that are named the same thing. Segmentum Solar. So it's Segmentum Solar of the Milky Way galaxy, and this is. What is it? Forge World. We don't know where it was. Segmentum Solar. And they're both in the Segmentum Solar. Okay. Voss Prime, also known as the right hand of Mars, not to be confused with the planet named Voss, is Imperial Forge World of the Dictus Mechanicus. This founded during the Age of Technology and is located in the Segmentum Solar of the Milky Way galaxy. It was one of the first Forge Worlds encountered by the Imperium, along with the early days of the Great Crusade. Voss Prime is the closest Forge World to the hive world of Armageddon. It's a place that, I mean, that would make more sense if we were seeing Falcon class frigates. I mean, we could see stuff from anywhere in this particular setting in the Cronus Expanse. Like, it's not really that big a deal, but I don't know if we had to wager which of the two planets named there's two Forge Worlds named Voss. So this is Voss Prime. I don't know. We'll see. It's also okay. Voss is close to native high world of Armageddon and supplies the strategic planet of Segmentum Solar with a lot of its defenders, war machines, and material. Voss Prime is also home to the Legio Invigilata, a loyalist Titan Legion, also known as the Emperor's Guard. Awesome. Cool. Founded during the Age of Technology, I don't know if I'm going to read the whole thing, but it's kind of cool. It's founded during the Age of Technology. Voss Prime is connected with Mars during the warp storm lulls of the Imperial Strife. Interesting. We'll just kind of speed through this. Voss Prime, huh? And then that's so funny that there's two planets named Voss and they're like really close to each other. There's Voss. Forge Worlds with the Mechanical Mars. There's Strife. Yeah, they're definitely significantly different. Okay, that's funny. Interesting. Okay, let's go back to the Falcon. This is a pity for the Falcon. Like all Voss Forge World ships, is thoroughly well constructed and innovative design. It is more flexible than many frigates, having unusually the capacity to carry torpedoes. Okay. This has led to the class being used in a more aggressive capacity than perhaps suits it. More reactionary officers tending to treat it as an upgunned heavy destroyer. Interesting. This ignores its abilities in an escort vessel for a larger craft, its original purpose. You know, a lot of these designs for a lot of these ships, so the machine spirit of technology in the Warhammer 40,000 universe, they're not AI per se, but it's almost like a tendency, or they develop like a lingering tendency or personality to do certain things. I think that would be a good description. I don't know if the lore hounds out there on like the post recording want to correct me, feel free to, but machine spirits are more like kind of like a pseudo personality that technology gets. And what I'm getting at is that if it's like upgunned, then a lot of its systems that kind of activate without specific goading or have trouble goading it, Falcons are probably a little bit more, have aggressive machine spirits. Battlefleet Calixtus currently only has one squadron of the ships. The 3-vessel Broadsword Squadron. Interesting. The Broadsword Squadron patrolling a large loop around Scintilla Eocanthus. Okay. Sephir Sector and Triangle Pack. So the battle groups, like I mentioned before, they're kind of, I don't know if we established like how big a battle group can be. It varies heavily depending on the amount of space they can actually travel, right? So Battlefleet Calixtus only has one squadron of torpedo-wielding falcons. There is, however, diverting the squadron to conduct long-range patrols into the Halo stars. One thing that I think I would like to do more of, I haven't really been doing them on my streams, is recommending other streams that you guys can check out. Oh, I'm sorry, Divergent, I think I missed your text. I'll give it to you in just a second, Divergent. But there's a really cool Warhammer Fantasy YouTube series, YouTube channel called LoreBeards. It's produced by a couple content creators, mostly like the Warhammer Fantasy lore buffs. And one is from like the more like a Total War lore buff and just like a Total War Warhammer lore buff. And he also has a lot of background in the books of like the fantasy Warhammer Fantasy lore. And then we have a actual developer along with the RPG side of Warhammer Fantasy. So they're actually really good at like breaking down the lore and just discussing it and having a lot of fun talking about it. So I really would recommend checking out LoreBeards if you haven't already. But I think it seems like they're planning on making a LoreBeards 40,000, which is going to be really interesting. I don't know who's going to be starring on it, but I know I have a feeling. What was the guy's name? It was I think it's Ross Watson, right? They've been having Ross Watson on the LoreBeards a decent amount, and he's really interested. He's been expressed a lot of interest in doing something like this. So I wonder if it's going to be Andy Law, which is the Warhammer Fantasy guy that I was talking about, and Ross Watson. Because I don't know. I don't think Great Lord Sotek, who's the other player I was talking about, he doesn't really seem... he's okay interested in Warhammer 40,000. I don't know if he's super interested in it, but if it was the show that they make, they haven't really talked too much about it as far as I'm familiar with it. But LoreBeards 40,000, if they had two developers, which are pretty interesting guys already, talking about Warhammer 40,000 lore, that would be a really good thing to check out. So definitely keep an eye on that if you guys haven't already. Rogue Traders, being free-thinking innovators, are less likely to adapt the Navy's unsympathetic approach to the new class. It's not surprising the Falcons have already been sighted within the Kronos Expanse. Yes, we're sighting them right now. Very interesting. Let's go back to Diversion. I don't want to miss you. Waiting for Divergent Collective. I'm waiting for YouTube to load the premiere episode of Ghost Yotai. Interesting. From Twitch, because it crashed on YouTube side and was recorded on October 2nd day. Second launch day, so give it a watch. Interesting. When you need something played in the background for 10, watch the video. It's entirely for entertainment. Okay, cool. I'll definitely have to check it out. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Let's go back to the game. I'll definitely change the windows so I don't forget. Let's do that. All right. So let's save. So we got what? We got Falcons. So Falcons are just aggressive Imperial ships. They're probably pirates. They're kind of chilling out here. Falcon. We got Cobras, or some of the smaller escort wings. It looks like there's only 4 ships. 4 to my 2. I got first strike, though. So this is the Hearth and Home. It's a mod... lore-wise, I think it's the model is supposed to be like a transport. But I would say... I don't know, maybe... We'll play a little bit, and maybe I'll look through some of the patterns in our PDFs, and we'll try to figure out what the Hearth and Home, the Halfling ship, actually is, like model-wise, what the closest thing it could be. Okay, so what do we got? We got any sort of terrain around here. We got an asteroid field. Asteroid fields, I think, once per round, each vessel in the asteroid field suffers hull damage. Torpedoes immediately detonate upon reaching it. Last 3 asteroid fields deal more damage in the asteroid field. Okay, interesting. Let's see, it's better that I veer starboard. If I veer starboard, try to get past these guys as much as possible. So I'll do like a sheer turn. If I can. Wait, do I not? Oh, you know what? I don't have that skill yet. Because usually you can learn a skill that lets you turn a little bit easier. So I think I'll go here, and I'll go as close to this ship as possible. And I'll pound them with some torpedoes. And then I can keep on going. So, let's see here. Dorsal. So macro cannons, like before, are generally like a large rapid fire like section of like building sized cannons with like house sized shells, and they're for bringing down shields. So let's try to do that.
Unleash a barrage of destruction.
Okay. And we'll do... We could do... Wait, voice ship ram? Wait, can we? I guess we could do a ram. I want to go past them, though. I want to make it hard for them to get to me. So, let's see here. Do this.
Deliver their demand.
And then we'll go here. And we'll use our port side shots.
Pull ahead.
And over here it's fine.
Husband, navigator.
And hopefully the Heartless are... Or... I don't know if you can get more than one escort. Hopefully you can. I want to actually get a fleet this campaign. So I think I'm good. Oh, hold on. Do second one.
Let the macro cannons sing their deadly litany.
I can get... Yeah, nice.
I want to hear
Get the Cobra.
macro cannons roar.
Okay, damage both of them. So I think the Heartless will be able to follow up and kill a lot of the stuff. Hopefully our shields will hold. Shields are down. Okay. Hmm.
We lost the shield.
Yep. Yep. Torpedoes. The enemy has launched torpedoes. However, you can destroy them before they reach you. Torpedoes have always fired in salvos, and they do not have shields that hold integrity. Every attack that hits a salvo destroys one torpedo per shot. Yeah, we already know that for the most part. Yes. We... did the Heartless actually attack? Okay, well, restart shields. Definitely. And... Dorsal... Let's see here. Do port sides. We might die. Torpedo control, yes. Do that. Okay, they're trying to get away. But I don't want them to. That's the thing.
Let the macro cannons sing their deadly litany.
Let's see here. Swing run. See, I think this is going to kill us. We might not even be able to finish this combat.
I want to hear macro cannons roar. Rip them apart.
Okay, I could do a swing run. I go up and then swing my ship around and then shoot and take them out. But I don't want to do that. I want to try to save myself if I can. Try to go... I mean, if I do survive, I probably won't. If I go over here... And hopefully... the Heartless will take more of the damage. Let's go this way. Don't think it will. I think I'm dead. Pretty sure I'm dead. Because the torpedoes are probably going to kill me. Where are you going? Where are you going, buddy? You didn't even attack. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, well, I'm alive, I guess. Okay, well, I think I'll get, even if they get away, I think I'll still get experience. So let's go here. And go torpedo. We'll have the shields up, so at least we'll have some defense, right? I'm gonna rely on my escort vessel quite a bit. It's not bad. He's probably gonna get away. Cool. Got a little bit more of a tank. I'm assuming it's gonna be like the other ships. Like if it's destroyed, it'll be restored. Yeah, you better shoot. Okay. I don't think... Let's see if I can do anything. Do like this. Or this. I think I have to go at least here. Definitely go here. And... Stop. Can I stop? More square.
Onward.
Okay, torpedo control. Try to get these as close as possible. My armor is better on the front. So hopefully... Okay. Shields absorbed everything. Okay, he's gone. I'm not even going to focus on that guy. Nothing really I can do at the moment. Okay. Okay, he's getting away. Okay, we killed one. Nice. Okay, we'll go over here. And explode. Cool. I mean, it has to be restored in the next time. It can't be just like a one-use ship. Okay, we got this guy.
Fire right now. Unleash the power of our long battery.
Okay, we only have one guy left. Torpedo. I'll save. And we'll go like right up behind. Let's see if I can do like this. And get some shots on him. I might be able to do this. And then do plasma torpedoes, zip over here, and he might be able to get a shot in. Maybe not. Okay, cool. Oh, man, like, I don't want to get close because I'm going to get hit by those torpedoes. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. But I can do... Can I do this? Wait. Need to get closer. Closer, closer. I could go over here. Maybe I'll just be aggressive about it. Because I think if they detonate the torpedoes, they'll hit their own guy, right? See if I can just be aggressive. I'm probably gonna die. Or I could just... Those are torpedoes.
This one goes down.
Oof. Wait, what can I do? Okay, go. Oh, no. We're not doing emergency jump.
Another hit and we will be
Cool.
drowning in the void.
I don't think it'll detonate. Torpedoes so close to me. We'll see. Oh! Cool. Okay. Cool. I really, really lucked out, didn't I? Okay. I'll save. Sure, why not? Let's see, do this.
Rain destruction upon our enemies.
Interesting. I am surprised that worked, actually.
Unleash a barrage of destruction.
So what can I do? I don't think I can do charging. That would be fun.
Bring doom to our enemies.
Okay. Okay, so they're fleeing no matter what. Can I... Let's see here. Can I do this? Hold on. Get behind him. Let's do
We have a
this.
destination to reach.
Okay, I'm very surprised.
Show them the fury of our
Okay.
macro cannon.
Hopefully I can kill him. Oh, I should probably restore my shield, shouldn't I? Torpedoes are just going to go off and kill themselves. Okay. Yay! Okay, I am very surprised. Okay, yeah, level up, of course. Rank 2. Okay, cool. Right on. Scrap. Definitely need to... Okay, cool. I'm going to save it. There's no way the Hearth and Home is like permanently destroyed. Save. Definitely repair. What was it? We have 71. Oh, yeah, sure. 71 units of scrap. Cool. Okay, right on. Let's level up. Level up. Development. Yay! So we're not doing fighters. We're going to be doing like torpedo stuff. So we got, what we got? Flagship's next shot gains +2 extra range. Okay. New heading. When moving the flagship, may make his next turn is 9 degrees instead of the usual 45. That's pretty helpful. Reinforced shields. The chosen section of void shields is reinforced until it suffers damage. Okay. Warp wave. Flows to the inventory room cause an enemy ship immediately to turn 45 or 90 degrees depending on the ship's maneuverability. That's pretty good. I think I can get 2. Definitely want new heading. And can I do another one? Warp wave is pretty good too. Cool. Awesome. Alright, alright. We did good. Good job, everyone. Good job, good job. Let's see. Don't judge me, game. Alright. Solomon Anthar. The Imperium is founded on unquestioning obedience to Lex Imperialis, and Proctor Solomon Anthar is a steadfast servant of the Adeptus Arbites who upholds his sacred order. Something 𝕽𝖌𝖚 something. Cannot go there. Or travel, I guess. Lord Captain, I hasten to report the disturbing news brought to me by the machine spirits of the ship. The matter is extremely delicate and concerns Lady Cassia. You see, since her first day aboard, her presence has been a disturbance to the crew's way of life. If you'll allow, I'll have A prepared and detailed report. Yeah, I guess I think we locked out Cassia's questline last time for being amazing. Doing my usual amazing stuff. Delivery reports, I suppose. The first incident occurred immediately after a departure from 𝕽𝖌𝖚 𝖊𝖿. The leading navigator chastised one of the ship's runners, after which he went to his living quarters, killed his family, and then shot himself. The second incident was noted while traversing the warp. The lady navigator gave the pilots the wrong instructions, and the void ship was thrown off course for a matter of minutes. But this was enough for the forces of the immaterium to anger the machine spirits enough for them to start a fire in the service bay. After that, officers living near Lady Navigator's quarters began to express extreme emotions: hysteria, apathy, euphoria, rage. This is quite detrimental. Excuse me. I'm just burping all over the place. The last incident was recorded on Footfall. Around 100 living birds were delivered on board during a stay on Footfall. Each bird cost a hefty sum, but I failed to discover the purpose and its subsequent fate. I was also told about a conflict between the Lady Navigator and the Seneschal. I'll ask with no details. If you like, you can ask Master Wissarion directly. Things that are even worse with Jay Hadari. I intercepted a Vox cast in which she promised she would, and I quote, end that Kashka if she ever saw her again. Okay, interesting. Well, the Navigator is what allows me to safely traverse the Hell Dimensions, so I don't want to lose her services. If I may, Lord Captain, the Lady Navigator's state of mind worries me. She is self-contained and does not mesh with the crew at all, which is why everyone avoids her. Even the senior officers can be superstitious. I fear that only you are in a position to talk to her on equal footing and improve her situation, for the sake of the crew's safety and of Lady Cassia herself. Okay. Okay, I'll have to talk that out. We'll do side quest a little later. Let's do exploration. We'll save some of our little doodad points. Lord Captain, permission to address you with a request. Our head surgeon is sabotaging the ship's operations. He has quarantined several Voidsman crews on account of piddling sickness. People don't even want to go into the medbay when they come down with it. They just wipe their noses and keep on working. Only a dozen or so die from it in a whole year. We've been sitting on our hands here, so I ask you to talk some sense into him. Letard Forius. Your Vox clicks, and you hear a dry, nonchalant response. Greetings, your lordship. My name is Letard Forius, and I am the surgeon, head chief doctor on this vessel. As your chief Medicaid specialist, I assure you that the quarantine is well warranted. This piddling sickness has claimed the lives of a number of emeritus officers in the past. This time, I intend to get the epidemic under control, study the disease thoroughly, and develop a proper cure. Okay. I hope you'll agree that a single period of downtime is a small price to pay for the number of lives that will be saved and the increase in the crew's performance during other such outbreaks in the future. Not to mention the fact that we won't have to waste stimulants due to afflicted using them as a crutch to offset their limited work capacity. How do you plan on studying this disease? By gathering enough infected individuals together, letting the illness progress, comprehending its properties, and finally killing it. Disease goes through several stages, and with each containing clues to its nature and vulnerabilities. The Voidsman will have to stay sick for some time until I discover the cure, assuming, of course, the disease is reversible in its final stages. No, defeating methods, can improve your method, find the crucial dogmatic, back to work. Radical must make most of it. Okay. I think I will do heretical. So where's the officer? Heretical. Make the most of it for us. If I understand the disease will indeed help you delve deeper in the nature of wicked afflictions, then you may have as many test subjects as you need. You may expend them all if that's what it takes. Master Helman Raver, expend him? What's that supposed to mean, Lord Captain? Now we'll have to teach new idiots the ins and outs of the Voidsman's craft. Well, that is your problem, Raver. That is your duty. Letter Forest. Allow me to relieve your panic, Master Helman, by saying I will not stand for any waste of life. The losses among the crew will be negligible. You hear muffled grumbling over the Vox. Orders received, Lord Captain. I'll redistribute the ships between healthy crew members, and may the Emperor keep them from dying from exhaustion. Lettered Forius. I thank you, Lord Captain, for granting me this opportunity. A touch of warmth in Liven's Forius's dispassionate voice. Trust me, I'm the healer who will live up to your expectations. Should you require my services, you may find me on the bridge. Lord Captain, I bring dire news. A feud has broken out between the clans that maintain the Void Shield arrays. So like think of like Star Trek, a lot of those other science fiction settings that have ships, right? Like a lot of the systems on this particular void ship in Warhammer 40,000, they have their own neighborhoods and like families that have been maintaining this area for a long time. Like the ship's shields. You have like a bunch of people that are kind of like holed up in the warrens that kind of surround the components that activate the shields, and they're the ones that kind of hit the little beeps and boops when it's ordered to by the senior crew, right? Same goes for like engines and lance weaponry, macro batteries, stuff like that, right? Rizuki, hey, what's going on? Good morning, fellow creator. Hope you are doing very well so far. Is to look here for a bit while I clean my desk. Why do I hear Reclaim Nemo? I have no idea. What's going on, dude? Good to see you. Well, good luck in cleaning your desk. Organized desk is good feng shui. Let's see here. Dire news. A feud has broken up between clans that maintain the Void Shield arrays. Rumor has it that the late Theodora was seen on lower decks, and one of the families called for a rebellion against the usurper of the Void Ship. That is, you.
How dare they! I will not tolerate any sort of insubordination on my ship.
So far, no one believes that the mad tales, but unrest has begun at the fringes and compartments. The ship's enforcers are ready to eliminate the instigating clan or pacify the entire Void Ship crew. Decision is yours.
My auntie? But she is dead!
Rumors say Lady Theodora's presence on the Void Ship has been circulating for a long time and appear to be deliberate provocation rather than ordinary drunken ramblings. Perhaps someone is intentionally stirring up these masses to rebel against you, or perhaps it is the influence of the warp. Influencers Influencers. Enforcers are already investigating, but right now we need to stop the conflict from escalating any further. As long as the unrest continues, the Void Ship shields will not be operating at full capacity. It's probably like a literal debuff. Pacify the entire Void Ship crew. No.
Find the source of rumors and punish those responsible.
He wouldn't say any unnecessary death. He said, just find the specific people.
Find the source of the rumors and punish those responsible.
Lord Captain, as Seneschal Rosarian would say, there are no innocents in such cases. The clans are endangering the entire Void Ship, tussling over strange and obviously false rumor. If you so desire, I will convey your wishes to enforcers later, but right now the unrest must be stopped and people return to their direct duties are replaced.
I hear what you say, Vigdis.
Most effective was the situation before the crew so sail. No violence. Captain Guppo wouldn't say no violence. If I was true.
Very well, Vigdis. I understand your concerns. Destroy the rebellious clan and find a replacement among the neighboring crews.
I'll see you to it, Lord Captain. Another watch aboard the Void Ship has come to an end. The Lord Captain, having given his final orders for the day, retired to his chambers from some divine rest. However, the return to slumber was disturbed by horrific nightmares plaguing his mind. Fate wrenched the Lord Captain out of the clutches of these agonizing warp dreams, only for him to witness the nightmares seeping through the flimsy membrane of the gallery's field and taking physical shape in the ship's sanctum. To battle! Okay, that was, 3 instances? I know that there's one fight you have to do, which is just, you have to survive by yourself, and I'm not looking forward to that at all. Give me a second, I'll be right back. No worries. Okay, Twitch was being weird and playing his stream audio with your stream audio, and they're completely different streams and games. Oh, no worries, man. It's always weird when, like, you have so many tabs open and you like leave one for a while, and it's one of those websites they can, like some wikis out there can like play videos and like suddenly they just kind of like start up their audio. It gets kind of freaky. Oh no! This is it! Uh-oh. Oh, this is it. Oh, crap. So I just have to survive until my crew gets to me. Oh, man. Captain Guppo is not a fighter. I don't even know. I don't know. I've been doing okay. I shouldn't sell myself short. Let's see here. We gotta give Captain. Well, I gotta remember to give Captain Guppo some Medicae when I get the chance. We have grenades. Fire grenade. Let's just do another frag. Crap. I'm not looking forward to this fight at all. You're the only one I pulled up through though, because I'm on my phone. Oh, okay. Your phone is very comfortable, by the way. I live in here all the time. It's a little cramped, but make sure you clean your screen more often.
It's about time.
Oh, crap. Possessed Technomat. Lower deck rabble, lower deck. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is this the only... Wait. Wait, there's a secret passage. Why can't I access the secret passage? Bullcrap. Ah, crap. Let's see, what can I do? I think what I'll do is I'll snipe one of them and then run to cover. I'll throw some I'll throw a Molotov right here in the entryway. I'll just take cover until my crew gets here. How far back can I go? Okay.
A new challenge for me?
Let's see. No, can't get any closer. Come on. Let's see. Ah, this is gonna suck so bad. Okay.
Nothing I can't do.
Okay. That was good. A good lead up. Let's see what we got. Okay, I'm faster than a lot of these guys. Hopefully my additional agility will start showing up pretty quickly. So do here. Or actually, how much movement do I have? I want to get another shot in. But also be able to run to this cover. Okay. Here. And then do... Oops, wait. Wait. Crap, I did it wrong. Forgot you can't attack and then move unless you have certain talents. Guys, if you haven't already, be sure to like and follow and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. I do appreciate everything you guys do for me. If you want to just be part of the community, hang out every so often. I do stream Wednesday, Thursday nights, Saturday, Sunday mornings. If you want to just hang out, chill, enjoy the lore, enjoy the games that I play some like random, like lesser known games, modded stuff. Games that I have coming up, I have Little Big Planet 3 actually got working. The servers were shut down over on PlayStation 3, but there is a private server that actually is maintaining the Little Big Planet community. Little Big Planet Union, I think it is. So we got that running, so that's something that's going to be upcoming. We got Dragon Ball Online, which was a Korean MMO that was shut down, but brought over to the States and translated to English. Well, I won't say the States. Globally, it's an English patch, right? So I'm interested in trying that out. We can actually, that's a very lesser known game, right? I was actually thinking about playing Zork, right? So Zork is was made in 1981, and it's like one of those text-based adventure games. Like you type in go to dresser, open dresser, go to climb tree or whatever. I'm trying to think of a way to do that on stream. I was thinking about using some voice, AI elements to it, but I don't know. We'll see. So let's see. I can do this. So... let's see, Medicaid signal. At the start of the turn, each ally with a 4-cell radius around the cervical skull gains 8 wounds and 70% chance to remove 1 injury. That's pretty good. What's the bonus on that? Hold on. Overseer's Medicaid divided by 2. Okay, 100%, 110%. I gotta get Medicaid for Captain Guppo if I'm gonna stick with Cervo Skull Swarm, right? But let's move relocation. Move this guy.
All too easy.
And let's see here. We'll throw the
Already done.
throw the pitch and Air of Authority, so I can use this, and it should hit. I don't know if it'll hit me. So when you use your abilities on Cervo Skull Swarm, it spreads it out amongst all the other players on your party. I don't think it'll voice of command, Air of Authority. Okay, so I can use Air of Authority on myself. Interesting. Wait, voice of command? Interesting. Can I use you serve me on myself?
Nothing I can't do.
Can I be my own servant? Wait, what? What? Okay, wait. This whole was wait. You serve me. Wait, the noble assigns 1 ally who will become their servant until the end of combat. Anytime the noble's abilities affect the servant gains +5 to all characteristics until the start of the. Okay. I don't know if that's supposed to be. This is what? Is this gonna work? Let me see. Are you sure that you're the only one in my phone? Some of my apps keep disappearing. I might have tried to move some stuff around on your phone. I didn't delete anything. I just moved them around, so they're there. But I don't know. Like, you know, I need to have some legroom. What can I say? I try not to be, you know, too much of a pest when I'm walking around your phone. But yeah. Okay, so let's do this. I think we just have to keep on waiting, and eventually more guys will come. Demon Ed! There's demons! Uh-oh! Hang in there.
Emperor, protect me.
Hang in there, Captain. Oh no. Is it Gunner? Do we have any? Are they all melee? Oh no! Help! Someone help! Your captain needs you!
Look out!
Oh no! Oh, Emperor, help me! Oh.
Emperor, protect me.
Okay. Oh, we got Adira. Oh man. Oh no. Like all the halflings are very squishy. Oh, jeez. She got big again. Oh, whatever. Let's see here. Can I do... Move back here? Okay, cool. That's... And then... Can I give myself... Wait. Okay, I can't give myself an extra turn. It's worth a shot. We go there. Wait, hold up. Wait. Cancel. Do I have... Get back in the fight. So I have it? Okay. +2 temporary wounds. Okay. Ridiculous. Get behind my bed.
My soul sings in ecstasy.
Leave me alone! Oh no, whatever shall I do? Help!
Let's see, I'll move the skull over here.
Problem for me.
One less space to... So they have to go around or they have to shoot this guy. Vesper. Okay, so... Oh my god. This is almost like... this is kind of an issue. Can I get... Force grenade? Because they can... Like, she's pretty squishy herself. But... How can I shoot? Okay, let's do... Well, let's just do... Let's see, I think I can... Yeah, I have to do one attack. So let's just do... We'll kill these guys, because they're too close to me. Okay. That's something. And then we'll do... Relocate, 1 AP, and then we can blind. Wait, relocate? Can I move? Hold on. Purification discharge. Commands or Cyber Raven immediately move up to 1 cell? That's kind of weird.
Let's see what you can do.
And then... blind the Demonette. And... No!
Can I fall back now?
Emperor, protect me.
Oh. Oh god. Okay. She's so squishy.
I'll do what it takes.
Oh my god, help! Help! Your captain needs your help!
Emperor, protect me. Look out.
Oh my god. Is she still alive? Okay, Molly. Okay. Well, good that Molly's here. Okay, they all... Okay, we beat them all with initiative. That's good. Wonder if I can do... I think I have rapid fire, don't I? Shotgun. I can go...
I will not be deterred. Rejoice in service.
Get a bunch of benefits here. Archmilitary immediately gains 9 MP. So we have a 2. Melee dashes in this. Okay, so I have a decent amount of movement. I can do this. And then... Man. Can I kill them all? Okay, 40% chance to kill the majority of them. I think it's better just to... Like, I'm not going to be able to kill the Demonette in one hit anyways.
May the Divine's will be done. Let this be the warning to all who oppose us. The Emperor commands. I am but a harbinger of the destruction.
Okay. And then this.
Rejoice in service.
And then this. Yes, that should be fun. Revel and Slaughter. Hopefully I'll crit. God damn, she's good.
Way has failed.
Shotguns are so fun in a lot of these RPGs. You know, a really fun Warhammer 40,000 RPG, or Warhammer 40,000 game is Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor Martyr. I think it's kind of janky. Like, there's a lot of bugs in the game, and like a lot of the balancing isn't, but it's essentially Diablo 40k. So let's see here. Hopefully, if I move, I'll probably die, but let's try to move up here. And I wish, okay, she doesn't have blind anymore. I definitely want to blind her.
Anything is?
So 20% less chance to hit, right? Oh no. Wait, that wasn't it. Wait. Oh. She's damaged.
Was that you? Or
Can I move? Can't really move. Hopefully she'll miss. Captain Guppo. Oh my god, poor Guppo. What are you gonna do, Guppo? Let's see here. Can I do crack grenade? Or I can do 9 through 13.
Help me! Help your captain!
Rio. Okay, it happens. I'll have to check on the random tab. This is not going to be fun. They're probably going to down Guppo.
Another one is down.
Ow. What? Where are you going? That's weird.
touch me.
Okay, yes. Okay, they're bugged out. They look a little bit bigger just because Captain Guppo hit his head a few times. Okay, run and gun again. I don't know why she has run and gun again, but okay.
Actions will speak louder than words. Rejoice in service.
Okay, let's see if we can run up and we'll just slaughter these guys with the shotgun. Yeah, that looks fine.
And so shall it be done. Let this be the warning
Nice.
to all who oppose us.
Less guys. And can I still move? Ooh, yeah, that's right. There's fire there. I don't want to be on fire. Can I do 39%? Try it. Cool.
Towards our ultimate victory.
Can I move? Can I move and then launch him back into the fire?
The Emperor commands.
Okay, I'll do Revel and Slaughter again. 2 stacks of that. Ooh, owie.
And so shall it be done.
Stay down! Okay, cool. Who's here? Okay, cool. So what do I have so far? Oh, I got Iron Arm, that's right. 14 strength and toughness.
I will triumph.
Okay. So we can do... target excuse the next successful attack is under any damage over time effects. I don't think he is. So we can do... Guys.
Purpose guides me.
Okay. Alright, Captain Gup Gup. Guppy Gup Gup.
Nothing I can't do.
Ow. At least I don't think I'll... He's gonna... bye! Okay. Okay, so I'll still be able to survive the combat, at least. How many shots do I have left? I have one. Wait, I think this kid. I mean, okay, I'm doing run and gun 3 times in a row. I don't think that's supposed to be like that. Let's see here. That's. Let's see. Kind of want to run and rally, but let's just do. Let's kill this guy.
Rejoice in service.
Free reload.
Have been judged.
I can kill you. I can kill this guy. Cool. And let's try to get out of here if we can. Yeah. Gains plus 190 MP. Let's get out of here. Cool. What's her class again? Officer Molly Prickleberry. It's pretty useful. Okay. So we got dual pistol person. Oh, right. There's a guy down here. We got frontline. Suffers more damage for all sources. So we got toxic. Can I do something that doesn't hit? What got here? 45%, 16% chance to hit. Can I do 45? Let's do that.
Living on the edge.
Cool. Awesome. And what else? We got Blitz. Oh yeah, that's right, I have Blitz. Blitz is so good. I love Blitz so much. Okay, cool. Oh. Yeah. Ultimates are good.
Ruin beckons. I need no guidance.
Okay. Doing good so far. We got Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Beep 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 boo. Boop be-doo. Beep be-doo. Beep be-doo be-doo boo-doo doo 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 doo.
I can do that with the right
So we can do
incentive.
Blitz on here. Then we can Blitz. Far we do. Blitz.
You've got a problem? I've got a price.
Nice. Still plenty more. And Demonette. So let's do boo boo boo. Yes.
I know what I'm doing, usually. Going somewhere?
Very nice. Can I move again? I can.
Tell me,
Not.
and it is done.
Too bad I can't make a pitch of fire on the floor. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Blitz is so good. I love Blitz. Boo ba doo ba doo. I do from here. Probably wait. Yes. I can do. Oh, I can just finish them off right now. I can do this, and then do death warble or whatever it is.
Through chaos, I stride.
Death fancy pants.
I will delight my masters with your
Cool. Very nice.
Oh, thank you, of course. What took you so long? Okay, they're all big. I don't know if I have to reset their size. Give it another combat. If they're still disgustingly big like a normal human, I'll change them later. Anything else? I don't know why I'm thinking about the Spider-Man theme. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a Spider-Man can. I was thinking it'd be funny to make a Road Trader party that's all like the Avengers. Like 40k Avengers. It'd be interesting. Boop-a-doo-boo-doo-doo. Okay, I survived. Yay. Wait, did I not level up? Try new routes, please. Cool. Ooh, deadly. That's not good. Okay, definitely save. Oh, yeah. Save, please. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Okay, yeah, I didn't level up. Oh, it's probably going to happen soon-ish. Visit. Yeah, let's visit, look around, get some experience. Maybe like 1 or 2 more star systems, and then we can go over to Dargonis. Well, I wanted to at least level up once. Oh, we got pirates. Okay, I would like to fight a little bit more in space. Got a blue sun, a blue star. Begin scan. What do we got here? Phlogiston. Do we need Phlogiston? We do have... Wait, good question. Yes, we need it. The ship's augurs have detected a non-native mineral cluster on the planet's surface. Probably the remains of an ancient asteroid shower. The substance is valuable, but collecting it will not be easy. The asteroid sits right above the numerous underground caverns. The ancient tunnels and vaults are incredibly unstable and will likely not bear the weight of a large group of humans, let alone a shuttle. You know what? I am perfectly willing to have my crew take that risk. Veiled. When a crew member's careless misstep causes the whole network of caverns beneath to collapse, not only killing the blundering worker, but causing a catastrophic chain reaction that cannibalizes the whole team. Let's try loading up really quick. I'll try not to save scum too much. But yeah, what was it? I was talking about how we have Little Big Planet 3. It's been restored. That I'll play on a future stream. There's Dragon Ball Online. It's Ultimate Dragon Ball Online. It's working right now. Zork, I was thinking about playing, which is going to be interesting to play. And what else? I wanted to do, since Halloween is coming up in the next couple weeks, I want to do like a Halloween theme of something, but I'm not sure what. I do want to get Spore running again. I think I might have to... I'm not 100% sure, but I think I might have to buy the GOG version of Spore. Which I think the Steam version doesn't take well to the mods that I want to use. Failed. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. But what else? What's loading up? So yeah, Zork, we have one of the things I want to do. I want to try Carnival Hunt. That's an asymmetrical survival game. One person is like a you're stuck in like possessed rabbit dolls in like a circus, and like the attractions of the circus are like hunting you, right? I got access to the beta for that game. I want to try it out. So I was thinking about Carnival Hunt. I was trying to think about a game that I could potentially like make a Halloween theme. Like I could try Marvel Ultimate Alliance again and do... I'm sure they might have some weird characters that are like the Headless Horseman or something like that. You could try that. I think Dollhouse was good. We can go back to that. That's the one where you are surviving against a monster and you have the ability to see through the killer's eyes, the monster's eyes rather. It was good. I noticed it doesn't seem to be very I notice it doesn't seem to have a lot of attention. I think it's good enough to require a little bit more attention. But the reason I bring up Dollhouse is that Dollhouse does have a multiplayer game, which I'm sure doesn't have a lot of attention. I was thinking about getting my friends together and playing a multiplayer game of Dollhouse on Halloween. That's probably seems more like what I can do. There's the Evil Nun series that I haven't actually tried. There's plenty of Evil Nun games, but people wanted me to actually try that out. But in the future, I do want to go back to Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I want to try modded Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I had a really good time with modded Breath of the Wild, playing as Linkle instead of Link. That was really fun. So I want to see about doing modded Zelda. And like mod developers have made like a hard mode. I think an extreme hard mode also that I wanted to try out, because I think having like a hard Zelda Tears of the Kingdom / Breath of the Wild is pretty fun, just because you have to kind of pick and choose your battles. You can't just rush into things. It has a little bit more planning on it. And I would like to see if anyone has like tinkered around with the building mechanic mod wise in Tears of the Kingdom. But yeah, City of Heroes might actually have we can always make a Halloween themed like superhero or villain inside that. I have a game called Deliver at All Costs. It's like kind of Crazy Taxi, but you're a delivery guy. Demon's Crest was an old Super Nintendo game that did get a lot of attention, and someone made a hack for Demon's Crest. But those are some of the things I actually wanted to try out. But let's go back into the game. Okay. Yes. Try it one more time. Succeeded. The crew's expertise made it impossible to collect the mineral without disturbing ancient caverns. Okay. Plasteel. How much plasteel do I have? I don't want to be like last time and get like tons of plasteel. Okay, I don't really need plasteel right now. I mean, eventually I'll need it, but I'll back out because I don't have that many extractiums. So save. Hull repair. 104 hull repair. Okay, weird. Begin scan. Was it a water world? Provisions. Okay. Agri world. We got... Ooh, compass. I never actually finished this quest line. The Archaeotech clock or dial. Provisions. I could use more provisions. So I think you're like probably harvesting fish, right? So no more extractiums, unfortunately. Have to buy some more. I think one of the things I need to do, probably after this star system, I need to unlock the Navy as a trading partner. Okay, hopefully my escort is still around. I'm going to be very upset if the Heartless doesn't respawn after all that. I feel like the loading times are a little bit better. I don't know.
Order to the crew. Deliver me victory.
Oh, thank God. Okay, cool. The Heartless is a pretty good escort. The Shadow Field makes it pretty good. Because the Navy escort that you get just dies so quickly. We got Cobras. Cobra. Cobras and Vipers. So we have like little ships. And torpedoes. Cool. Yeah, they're really doing it. Yeah, Heartless is doing pretty well. Okay. Let's do... Oh, I should have done... Wait, no, that's fine. Because I think if you deal damage and then use this, it actually deals damage to the ship. So let's do... Boop. And torpedo. Boop.
Send our enemies to the void!
Cool. And macro cannon.
I want to hear macro cannons roar!
Oh, no. I was almost able to ram. That's too bad. Let's see.
Unleash the power of our love batteries!
Activate killer field. Cool. Pelt this guy. See if we can kill him. Then we do... Okay. Nice. We can use that as well. Yeah, sure.
Helmsman, navigate
Get a-
us to the designated
Get a
coordinates.
better turn for next... better roundabout for next turn. Cool. Okay, I think when they're doing an emergency warp jump, they can't do any... They can't affect anything. They can't shoot or anything. They can only run. Ah, no, I should have just kept on... Ah, whatever. I want to kill that thing. Boop, boop, boo, boop, boop, boo. All right. I'll make a wider turn. Have them come to me. This is... Got swing run. I could do swing run, actually. Go all the way back and then turn. I think I'll do that.
We have a destination to reach.
Cool. Okay. Oh, awesome. They can make it. Then explode. Hopefully kill this guy. Yeah! Awesome. I don't think I've taken a little bit of damage. No, wait, no. This is from a previous battle. Yeah, the Heartless definitely helps out. I'm glad I actually picked an escort ship. In the pen and paper RPG, you can't have a shadow field and shields at the same time. You can either have one or the other. Okay. Should I do... Go over here. And... I can do... Oh man, so... What to do... And do... Almost! Ah! So annoying. Boop. Do that. And do that. I can do a couple shots on this guy.
Set course with all haste.
So, if you guys were wondering, I mean, it says so over... I've said it over in the Discord and in the description, I think that the chat of this video, but we will be going back to Battlefleet Gothic Armada next week. So I'm gonna try to do more like Rogue Trader, Battlefleet Gothic, back and forth. It depends on how well the videos do. I know there's a little bit more of an interest in doing Battlefleet Gothic Armada. I don't know, according to the view results that I've seen. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do one more than the other certain weeks. It depends. If you want to see more Battlefleet Gothic Armada or more Rogue Trader, be sure to post in the comments below or on Discord, just so I know what to do for you guys. Okay. I can do... Can you make it? Almost! Almost, baby. Almost, baby. Almost, baby. Oh, oh my god! So close. So close. So let's do... That's... Torpedo. And then... Almost, baby. That's fine. Boop. Cool.
Set the course.
Yeah, and also YouTube stuff. Guys, if you haven't already, be sure to like and follow and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. I really would appreciate it if you would do so. Like I was mentioning before, I'm trying to get up to 500 subscribers over on YouTube to kind of help bring it up in line with my Twitch. So if you could help me out, that'd be great. But, you know, I just appreciate you guys being here. Okay, I got swing run. I have torpedo control. Okay, and we'll do restore shields. And let's see if we can get this guy to turn around. I could do... So I could do like this. And I still won't be able to hit him. But yeah, this would be better, wouldn't it? Hold on. Yeah, yeah. Do swing. Do another swing run. Probably still won't be able to hit him. But... Oh, perfect.
We have a destination to reach.
Yes. Nice. Cool.
My premonitions never fail me.
You level up? Nice. Cool. Right on. Fun. Getting some good experience so far. I just need to level up my crew. Alright. Fun. Yes, repair, please. Got more scrap. Development. We got, so we're doing more of a brawler for this particular ship versus our last campaign. So expeditious reload. Reloads all macro cannons that were fired during the acceleration phase. Focus effort. Allows the use of both abilities in one selected post for one turn. I don't need that right now, but eventually I will. Strafe. Fires up to maneuvering thrusters and slides a short distance to one side. Vulnerability scan. I feel like I never really use that as much because usually use it on an enemy ship and it puts it the bonus target on a side that you're not near. So I don't know if I'm going to do that. Dark Augury. Flags in the shot gains 2 extra range. That actually might be good. I never think I never have a problem with... I never really having a problem with range. It's more like... just like the angle of the ship, right? Overloads the enemy shields, redistributing them to the weakest side facing the flagship. The enemy has a hollow field. If the enemy has a hollow field, it loses several of its charges. Pulse can negatively impact other Xenos technology. That's pretty good. Overlook expends 25% of the flagship's shields. That's fine. Flagship makes a shallow warp jump in a forward direction. So you can jump 5 squares. I think I'll do shield pulse and strafe. A little bit more offensive. Yes. Thank you. Already knew that. In scan. Woo, 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 woo. Scanning. 50 experience. Level up yet? No? Okay, fine. Hey, David Wilmer, what's going on? Hello, sir. How are you doing on this wonderful Sunday? Playing Warhammer 40k Cake Road Trader. Warhammer 40 Cake Road Trader. Love it. What part are the what part you're in the neutral for this game? We're still in like what? Like Act 2? No, Act 1, something like that. Wait. What area are we in? Rumors. We're in quests. I think we're in chapter 2, right? No, we're still in chapter 1. Okay, still in chapter 1. We're just trying to level up our guys. We already are in the Dargonis area, so we can continue the DLC quest. I just want to get another level under our belt, because I think we're probably under-leveled. Pretty decently, actually. I can go Mortis Aces. Let's see, can I do... How much was it cost to do... To go all the way back to... 3. I can spend 3 to make it deadly. Huh. If I want to make a shortcut. Let's just go here. Kind of going away from where we need to go. Or travel. Save. What's going on, David? Hope you're doing okay. Lord Captain, we have an emergency. We received word that there's been a sighting on the lower decks. Boxmaster's voice breaks. A sighting of Lady Theodora. The messages we have received are incomplete and vague, little more than yelling and historical claims. There are reports of casualties and unrest. The compartment in question has already been sealed off, but I thought you might want to look into what's going on for yourself. The situation is delicate, and what is especially disturbing, there are mentions of 𝕽𝖔𝖊 being present at the scene. What is 𝕽𝖔 doing there? 𝕽𝖔 broke her microbead, so I wasn't able to find out anything from her. Oh god, this is the part in our previous campaign where I think we killed 𝕽𝖔 because she went crazy. But Lord Captain, 𝕽𝖔 is a psyker, and we are in the warp. You're not the only one who would risk... You are the only one who would risk setting foot in the compartment. And if you do not, we'll never see 𝕽𝖔 again. I beg you, Lord Captain, do not ignore this matter. I think... I consider Guppo being on friendly terms with 𝕽𝖔. He values her psychic foresight. I'll deal with this personally. I need the exact location. Right away, Lord Captain. Okay. Let's see here. No 𝕽𝖔. I don't want to use the characters that we've used last time, for the most part. We leveled up Pascal a little bit, so I think what we'll do is... we didn't use Pascal as much in last campaign. So I think we'll use Pascal as a substitute. We'll level him up when he gets here. So... any new pieces of armor or weapons for any of the new... any of the enemies that have been brought in the game? The only thing we've been finding a lot of is shields and the combat shotguns. Combat shotguns are pretty good, have a better rate of fire, and I think overall better damage. And the shields, what do we got? We got shield that has, I think, more parry, and I know we found 2 different types of shields so far, and we found a lot of accessories for familiars. We found, well, we got, so, let's see here. This one that she got is actually pretty decent info. Crescendo. This is a combat shotgun. So you can actually parry with it. So that's necessary equipment, your card equipment. So 3 range, max ammo, rate of fire 1. It's been pretty good with her so far. Let's see. We got Solomorn. So we have the Adeptus Arbite shield. It gets additional block damage, or shield bash damage. And we have the, what was it, the block maneuver that they can get? Let's see here. So we got that. We got a stronghold. Stalwart defense. I think he gets stalwart defense also for this one, right? Stalwart defense, yeah. But I think there was one that does not have stalwart defense on it. Stalwart defense. I know there's one that's like a charge. Shield bash, shield bash, shield bash. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, we have Steel Talons. If we decided to respec the captain, we have the captain. We have Serval Skulls. We have Cyber Raven for 𝕽𝖔. And we got Glado for Solomorn. Might be interesting having like 2 dogs. But then I have to like respec the captain. I think in order to get servo hound, you have to have like a Adeptus Arbite's background. Like you have to make it in character generation in order to get that. So, be interesting, but let's just level up Pascal. Operative, Executioner. What were we trying to do with Pascal? I think it was like melee and range, but also we were thinking about doing like, I think we're trying to do like dots. I have no idea how we're building Pascal before. The execution immediately inflicts bleeding damage on an ally of their choice. That ally gains Medicae plus 10% bonus to dodge. An additional plus 3 MP until bleeding ends for any reason. That's not bad for a buff. Gift of Torment. Let's see here. Yeah, I have no idea how I'm building Pascal. I'm not really sure. I'm assuming I had some sort of like plan for building like DOTs for Pascal. I think we're doing melee and shotgun is what we're planning on doing last time. Until the start of the next turn, the executioner gains bonuses through parameters for each creature in combat, stemming from the damage over time effects: bleeding, burning, toxin, merciless verdict. Executioner's next range attack or psychic staff ability inflicts a damage over time effect on all targets hit. So, see, energy damage, physical damage, inflicts toxin. So we can have a shotgun that does toxic damage. Level of the damage over time effect is equal to the minimum weapon damage 7. Let's try. We can try that, actually. That'll be fun. It's only 1 AP. Pain Resonance. All enemies suffering from damage over time effects in a 4-cell radius around the executioner immediately suffer an extra instance of the damage from these effects. May also pass a resistance test, penalty, or suffer an additional negative effect. So you can do staggered. So if we're doing Merciless Verdict, so I guess we're doing Toxic with Pascal. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see here. Pain Resonance. Orcus Abandon. Executioner replaces 30% of the maximum wounds of their wounds with the same number of temporary wounds until the end of the combat. When Executioner has temporary wounds, all of their melee attacks and damage over time effects deal an additional 30% damage. That's fine. I think he has better ballista skill. Not entirely sure. Terrifying Strike. Executioner's next melee attack. I'm going to focus on that. Merciless Verdict sounds good. Next range attack inflicts toxin. So, okay, that's good. Okay, he was only like 1 level behind. So we got everyone's still tiny. That's just good. We don't have to re-shrink them. Yeah, let's do Pascal Ipoo. What you doing, Pascal? What you doing, Pascal Ipoo? Let's see, I think we have to fight some demons in this combat. Let's get some. Let's see here. Do we have any stun? False prone. Prone. Medicae, yes. Okay. Medicae. Boop. Krakenade, sure. And you... Krakenade. And we'll do Dappadoo. And Glado, what kind of grenade will you have, my friend? Dogs can't use grenades. What am I thinking? It's just silly. I'm a silly man. Squishy halflings? Yes. Definitely squishy. Pascal is pretty fun to use. But...
None shall stand in my way.
Let's see. Tech use 88. Instrument terminal, an important part of the compartment's internal infrastructure, appears to be in working order. Great, thanks. The cogitators regularly display reports on the screen, endless chains of symbols, many of which can only be only high-ranking tech priests can ascertain. Theodora. And who now deigns to grace us with their presence? Another gaggle of heretics and traitors thirsting to get their due for what they've done? Or is the leader himself, who has finally grown tired of hiding behind others? Auntie? Is that you, Auntie? Theodora von Valentius is before you. She looks grotesque. A hole yawns wide in her chest. Rusted hooks protrude from beneath her skin, and a lump and inflamed scar cuts across her throat. The figure flickers, as though it was dropping in and out of this reality. She looks at you with the whitish eyes of a corpse and smiles venomously. Nephew, we meet at last. I've grown tired of waiting for you to pay me a visit. Theodora's look is appraising. Her mocking tone turns into one of distaste. Indeed, centuries of selfless toil and effort, and everything I left behind has gone to this non-entity. Auntie! Is that you? Is it me? You dare say that to me, little ratling? I'm Theodora von Valentius Massismo of Scaris, rogue trader of the Imperium and commander of this void ship. So, she was... Okay, so there's Calixis, the Calixis, Kronos, and the Scaris is near Calixis. So, she's about, like, her home sector is, like, 2 sectors over, essentially. A long ways away, but not... Galactic scheme, not as long. And Scaris sector is where the Eisenhorn books take place in. Let's see. My auntie is dead. There is no coming back from that. Dead? How is that? I'm no different from those who have not yet crossed the divide between reality and eternity. I see, I speak, I remember the wrongs you all committed against me, and for those who failed me, I have already begun exacting my retribution. I truly am Theodora, the remnants of herself that she left behind in this world. I am an echo of her memories preserved in the minds of those who cared for her. I am a taste of the tears spilt for the unsaid and undone. I am the terror of she who failed to turn the tide of fate, and who refuses to look truth in the face. I am as real as the human passions that bring worlds to ruin. Auntie, if it's really you, who killed you? Who did this to you, my beloved, beautiful auntie? Oh, wouldn't you like to know the answer to that question? I don't even know what would be more satisfying, to give you an honest answer, or to leave you to languish in your ignorance. We'll see how you conduct yourself. Filthy abhuman. What do you want from me, auntie? Why do you pester me so? Theodora wearily rolls her eyes. Matters are so dire that pleas of one of my servants has breached death's veil to reach my ears. How can I ignore such a desperate cry for help? My little Adira, no less. And I appeared here, of course. I had to meet the pretender who has allowed this deplorable state of affairs. Where is Adira? Have you done anything to her? Me? What have I done with Adira? Theodora laughs mockingly. All I did was turn the little mutt from the fringes into a true servant of the Imperium. I gave her toys, I cleaned up after her antics, I provided her with everything she can dream of. Oh, I had great plans for poor little Adira. You do not belong here, Auntie. Please pass over to the Emperor's grace. Theodora tosses her head back and laughs. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Yeah, ha, ha. He feels sorry for me. The halfling, the rattling, the abhuman, wretched, spineless creature. No, the only one worthy of pity here is you, abhuman. But I don't expect any. And I'm not here to counsel you. Oh, no. I'm here to seek retribution against all those who failed me. My brainless crew, my useless officers, my pathetic servants who turned their backs on the mistress in her darkest hour, and worst of all, you, my dear Guppo. You who have undeservedly claimed my warrant and everything else that is mine. I will drag it to the warp with me, including you! Auntie, wait! Come back! Stop making the walls big, please. It scares me. Auntie.
Victory awaits!
Oh, I need my pocket muffin. Oh, I need the solace and food. Where's me? Captain Guppo? Oh, this is so good. Oh, where are my compliments to the ship, the ship's chef? Let's see here, save. Save. Squishy halfling safe. Squishy halfling safe. We're to 65. The lines of the screen look fuzzy, as though the cogitator's readout system or data storage has been damaged. The people's remains have been hideously mutilated. The flesh seems to have melted at the edges of the thickly thickly coated in stinking mucus. Ugh. I think she's back here. Oh, goods. Yeah, trash. The wall lining is dented, as though something tried to break their way out. Labored sudden growls from periodic rattling coming from beneath this casing. Worker. My friend Adira. You wouldn't say friend, but deep down he thinks it. He thinks of Adira as one of his best friends. He'll never admit it, though. Let's see.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Can I do... Oh, we're inside one of the macro cannons? A huge shell ready to be loaded into the macro cannon breach. Okay, cool. We're in one of the guns. So yeah, we have many of these giant shells that are fired in the other ships. Theodora, Worker, Adira. Let's see if I can actually set up here. We can do Molly.
Suffering will make me forget his sacred words.
And then we can do
I'm
Guppo, Solomorn.
My aspirations transcend humanity.
Rogue trader.
Solomorn. Go over here. Let's see here. Do
I
this.
am not afraid to embrace the revelations that make others shriek and cover. That is the
And
difference
then
between me
Pascal. Over here. And yes.
Time to leave my mark upon the galaxy.
We got here, 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 here. J. Let's see here. Pascal go here. Because he has a little bit more armor. J.
Trading is just like art. It takes skill and talent.
Okay. I think I need to, like, Photoshop and make the bionic on her neck look a little bit more seamless. I'm not 100% satisfied with Jay's portrait on how it turned out. It looks okay. I like it. But I think it could be better.
Justice guides me. Need us to dig around. Got it.
Okay, go up here. Where is she? I clearly remember her being around here somewhere. Okay, I could have... Let's see here. Actually, you know what? If I can get up here, this would be a better defensive area.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Okay, we'll do... Captain... Like right here. Actually, right here. And Molly... Sniper.
My My
And
aspirations transcend
we got my
humanity. Let's seize
psychic
the
assassin.
opportunity.
We have you, Jay.
Some choose wealth, others prefer power. And me,
Jay will be right here.
picky. I'll take both.
Pascal over here.
We were trained to act
Okay.
as one.
All right, let's go.
Looking for possible threats.
Cool. There you are, my little coward. Why won't you look at your captain, Adira? It's wrong. All wrong. Look at her, boy. My little Adira is utterly trapped in her visions. No matter. I will allay your doubts. Lord Captain. Adira turns her head towards you, but her demented gaze only rests briefly on your face before sliding away. Up close you can see that the base of one of Adira's temple implants has blackened and melted. No, wait. Lord Captain. Lady von Valentius. Adira raises her eyes to Theodora, who stands before her, tears stream down her cheeks. You came back. Theodora clicks her tongue in sympathy, reaching out to tenderly stroke Adira's hair. Poor little Adira. There, there. How can I not come? You are crying for me so desperately, your pleas carried to the very depths of the warp itself. A smile suddenly drops from her mutilated face. Why didn't you save me? Why didn't you warn me? Answer me, you insignificant wretch. I'll drag the answer out of you myself. Theodora's fingers dig into Adira's scalp, meeting no resistance. Adira lets out a soul-chilling howl, then tries to grab the hand tearing into her, but her fingers pass through the monster's flesh. I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything that could have had anything to do with you. I'm sorry, Lord Captain. I failed. Ah! Adira breaks into a strangled scream, and you feel the air around you grow rapidly colder. Adira! I'm your captain, not her. Listen to me and snap out of it! Succeed. Adira shudders and goes limp. Then she blinks, disoriented, and looks at you. Lord Captain! Damn it! Theodora shoves the psyker away with a low snarl. The rogue trader's body begins to change, losing its human shape. Chaos will devour you. It will devour everything responsible for my death. Die! Die for the delegation of my lord. Bleh! Zinch! God of Tumas. That's more like Nurgle, right? Is Adira... Wait, is Adira fighting with us? I don't think she is. I don't think she's fighting... Oh, no, she is! Okay, cool. So we have more people in our group. That's good. Save. Yes. Okay. So we get to deploy. That's good. Captain Guppo. And me. Wreck. Got guys in there. Adira, if she gets knocked out, I mean, you know, she won't be dying per se, so. I think I mentioned this last stream, but I was wondering what kind of characters I would make for... I'm definitely going to be playing Dark Heresy on this channel when it comes out. Yeah, no doubt about that. But I'm kind of wondering what kind of character I would get. At first I was thinking about getting the child character that we had in our first campaign of Rogue Trader and making like an older version of him. But it turns out Dark Heresy takes place like 300 plus years before Rogue Trader, before this game, right? So, I don't know, I've been thinking about what kind of character to play. One of the concepts I had was like a a series of clones, right? They're all like the same person, and I would like take like the same face and kind of like change it a little bit for each individual portrait, a little different build, right? And I don't know if you would be like a mad scientist kind of character. That would be pretty fun, actually. But a mad scientist kind of character, or that would be really fun. And like, I would enable like permadeath, or yeah, enable permadeath, or like something, maybe something similar to it. And then like whenever one of my clones would die, I like load the game and bring it back, and like change the name to like the guy's name is Bob, like Bob the second, Bob the third, Bob the fourth, Bob.057 or something like that, like a version of it. I think the decimal would actually be a little bit more funny. But I was thinking about doing that. That'd be really fun. Characters that I haven't really played in games like this, like I don't know, like in Rogue Trader, the pen and paper RPG, I've always wanted to do a navigator character, but I doubt that that's an option unless you really heavily mod the game. I would say. I don't think, like whenever it's released, it's probably not even going to be close to be an option. But I was in Rogue Trader and Dark Heresy. I wanted to make like a kind of a plotting vizier type navigator like character, right? So I don't know. Maybe we can do like a psyker, and like say he's a navigator. You know. What else did I want to do? One of my characters that I did for Dark Heresy pen and paper game was the priest with like miracles. That was really fun. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to play. I'll think about it though. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. J Pascal over here. J and Officer Molly. She's over here. That's good. I think we're fine. Solomorn. Could have Solomorn like right here. Can I do Glado? Glado right here. Solomorn right here. So we can actually block the movement of these guys, so they can't go any further. Okay. One of the characters is standing too close to the enemy. This guy? Okay, cool. Alright, so we have Warp Beast. Okay, the boss. The elite here. Interesting. Warp Beast, Blue Horror. Mutants. And who is this? Worker. This guy's going to be up soon. So I can do... rear. Let's do... do this.
I can do that with the right incentive.
And do... I do mid-range. Okay. Don't want to hit Pascal. I wish there was ability to like run. Oh wait, she can run back, can't she? Yeah. Hold on. You can do backline. Wait, hold on. Boop. Do like this. Boop, boop. Yeah. Do this.
Lives longer.
And then we can blitz here.
Am I getting paid for this?
So I can shoot and then blitz back. Okay, that seems fine. We've got 3 AP. We got here. What's this again? Precise attack. For the next attack, for the next attack against a target affected by an exploit, That target's cover efficiency and block will be reduced. Okay, good. This attack will also have additional hit chance. Exploit. Yes. I think I'd rather just shoot these guys. Yes. That should be fine. Wait, is she... Oh, okay, okay. So can I do... Yeah, let's do this.
Watch my back.
Cool. And then... Can I... It's 10% chance that it's in a hit. Wait, what? Wait, 9? Wait, why does it say... Wait, why does it say... That's kind of weird. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. 19% chance if it hits the other guy. Okay. This is fine. I'll risk it.
You've got a problem.
There's 1% chance to hit. Okay.
Tell me and it is done.
Cool. And then go back.
I can do that.
Blitz.
The right incentive.
Fun. Where yeah, a deer is just gonna die. Hopefully a deer will actually get one turn out. I'll focus on here, right? What's going on? Oh, I can't control Adira. Fine. What? Why? What? Is she meleeing the boss? You do you, I guess. Blinding grenade.
Don't touch me.
Emperor, protect me.
Did I lose a turn for this guy?
Emperor, protect me.
Cool. God damn. Well, Solomon's holding up so far. Okay, cool. Alright. So... Can I do... Okay, cool. So... you serve me. And... Why can't I... Oh, my... Wait, my servo skull is stunned? Okay, sure, sure, that's fine. Can I do... Ooh, nice. I can do a blitz... Ah, man, I love blitz so much. It's so versatile. And it costs... It's no AP, too. And I think it lasts for pretty much ever. Okay, so I'll do... And then I can shoot... Cool.
Value has been lost. Already done.
Alright. And then I can do...
I will not be deterred.
Use Surefire Plan. Can I actually make it? No. Can do... Probably 2 hits if I do this, right? Yes.
Rejoice in service.
Cool. Maybe not. Okay, so 1 hit. That's fine. And do... Yes.
All too easy.
Wait, what? You can't blitz? What? Bug. Whatever. And this. And then we do this. Wait, what? What happened? Why'd she lose her... What? Why'd she lose her turn? Toxin stunned? Warp Beast. Okay, sure. Okay. Oh yeah, right. So I can do... The Overseer chooses an enemy in their line of sight. The Cybermaster immediately attempts to run to that enemy. If it doesn't have enough MP, it moves as close to that enemy as possible. Upon reaching its design target, the Cybermaster makes a melee attack, dealing 50% more damage, inflicting an apprehended effect, which lasts as long as the enemy. So it like holds them together for the most part. The ability can be used multiple times per turn, but each subsequent use within a round increases the cost by +1 AP. Okay. Protects. Standby. Run. Let's move that a little bit. Run per 1 round allows the Cybermaster to move through enemies. While moving, he inflicts 6 levels of bleeding on adjacent enemies it passes. Each enemy affected by it increases the critical hit chance of Cybermaster's next attack. Yes, let's do that. And then apprehend on the boss.
One of us would be enough.
Okay. And I'll do... Make sure he gets in the melee with him.
Test our skills, 𝕿𝖗.
Powerful bite. It's fine. You have 1 left. So I can do... Shield Bash 4/4. I can do Stalwart Defense. Wielder marks enemies within an area of effect and immediately ends their turn. Until the start of the next turn, the Wielder gains +15 block against the first attack made by each of the marked enemies. So I could do this, and then this, right?
Accepted.
Cool. J. Who do I have to worry about? But do worker, cover. So I can do this. That.
This battlefield air is good for my lungs.
I can do Blitz again if I wanted to. Interesting. 25, 44, 44%, 22%. 15, 4, 3 stacks. Exploit hit chance. Yes, let's do
Am I
that.
getting paid for this?
Precise attack.
Don't get too caught. Going somewhere?
Cool. Fun. Front line. I can use that.
You've got a problem.
Do a little bit more melee for 𝕿𝖗. No! A little too crowded on daring difficulty or above. You had a 15 something. I got an achievement. What are you doing? Parry. I think it's bugged because this original fight when it came it's a vanilla fight.
To regroup.
Force grenade. Oh no.
Judge that.
Okay. Not too concerned right now. But Vesper, I think the familiar is bugging things out a little bit. Okay. We got here boop. And then we do boop ba doop ba doo. Is my familiar still
Absolutely not.
stunned? Whatever. Do 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 do. Ugh. Molly is not doing well. So I will do. I think.
I shall not fear.
Get back in the fight. And then I can do. Voice command. Can I do this on Molly? Wait, is she stunned? If I use this, is it gonna... Okay, she's not stunned. Okay. So we'll do 1 shot.
Not a problem for me. Suits my purposes.
Okay. Can I not die if I move out? Wait. I can use... Wait, why can't she blitz?
And so shall it be done.
Okay. Your
The
fire.
Emperor commands.
Oh, I can use it free. Restores 22 wounds. Yes, please.
Even in the darkest moments, there is hope. And so shall it be done. Your corrupt way has
Cool.
failed you.
Good. Pascal stunned again. This probably has something to do with the warp. So... got a worker down there. I kind of want to start just... I mean, Tira's probably going to get knocked out. So I can do... Cover... I'll kill this guy.
I will not be
That. And this.
so shall it be done.
And multiple shots.
Rejoice in search.
Cool. And I don't think I want to get close to those guys. J. That. Then we do precise attack. Let's do that.
I know what I'm doing, usually.
Dave Boomer, looks like you're up against an angry jeans dealer culture in the area. Yeah, true. There's a discount, like in the underdecks, there's a discount jeans dealer. It's fine, let's do that. What? Miss. That's not... Don't do that. Do is... Boo. Nope. Boop. Okay. Yep. And then we can do backline
Am I getting
there.
paid for this?
Cool.
Do I need to do everything myself?
What? That's cover. There's cover. That's cheating. You're a cheater.
Look out.
Do. Wait, do I have iron arm? I don't. So iron arm. I don't have a lot of melee in this group. Iron arm. Go here. And then use this.
Descend upon the weak.
Oh, okay. You blocked one of my attacks, you silly boy. Come on now. Come on.
One step closer.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Officer Molly. Officer Molly. Okay, I can actually move my guy. I started to turn each ally in the 4-cell radius around. It's 8 wounds in a second. Wait, so is it better? Is this based on Medicaid too? Fellowship bonus. So fellowship for more wounds. Relocation. How much movement do I have? 7 cells. I don't think I can even make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe. 4-cell radius. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you can probably make it. Do. Boop-a-doo. What? That's not where... Wait, boo. Boo. Ah. That's not where I clicked. Silly guys. All right.
Actions will speak. You have been judged
Cool.
and found wanting.
All right. Should I roll? I'll get back in the cover.
I will not be deterred.
I think I missed an attack. Okay, I'm fine. Where it hurts. Yeah, this is the next ranger second. Damage over time. Where are you going, Pascal? Is 0 movement? Okay, sure, whatever. That's fine. You don't need to make sense.
Running binary override. The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
Cool. Sure. Whatever. Do. You can probably just do 18%. 18% chance. Can I do? Dodge. Too bad I don't have any like extra movement abilities for Pascal. Because then you can just like charge up in here. Me.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Okay. Molly. Okay, let's try to kill some of these guys.
And so shall it be. Let this be the warning
Yay.
to all who oppose us.
Sure. And Jay.
Don't get too cocky.
Cool. And let's blitz here.
I can do that with the right incentive.
Let's keep myself
Guess I'm
alive.
still alive.
We're doing good so far. I understand my team well enough. Up. Any damage over time? Is he? Damage over time? He is.
Ravage and conquer. Ruin beckons.
Okay. Boop-a-doo.
I will triumph.
Nice. Okay, can I shoot from here? Move.
Suits my purposes.
Is it within? Is he within range? That's fine. Whatever. Okay, let's get everyone a little bit of a bonus.
Nothing I can't do.
Yes.
The Emperor commands.
Cool. How's he getting? Oh, maybe it's just you don't have to target target the familiar with your abilities to have it spread out. Maybe it's just if they're within the zone, then everyone gets the same ability. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Boop. And boop.
My competencies are not that universal.
Cool. And that's it.
Already done.
And Pascal. Blitz. Always good. And we go boop. And then we go boop. We do this. So inflicts toxin. So shotgun blast inflict toxin now. Let's see, what is it? 1. Okay, that's cool. Oh, nice. How much stacks? 0? Okay, I think it's probably immune to toxin. Maybe that's why.
My vow is to serve.
All right.
Rejoice in service.
Buff, buff, buff.
I will not be denied. You have been judged
Nice.
and found wanting.
Cool. Yes.
You've got a problem?
And boop. Boop.
Am I getting paid for this?
Nice. And we can do boop. Do. Wait, is this just melee or is it any? No, they take additional damage. That's right. Cool.
I can do that with the right incentive.
All right. We have this. We have that. Boop. And you boop.
Sow the seeds of discord.
Do 3. Power attack. Whoop. Dope. Ow. All right. So if I do... Huh. So... Let's see if I got this right. Hold on. So if I do... Move... Here... No, I wouldn't be able to do that. Here.
All too easy.
And heal.
Not a problem for me.
Wait, did it heal or did it not heal? Didn't seem like it healed at all.
Suits my purposes.
And so shall it be done.
Guys, if you haven't already, be sure to like and follow and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. It really does help me out. Whenever you do so. I'm trying to raise my YouTube subscribers to about 500.
Rejoice in service.
So hang out if you nothing else. Ring the bell. Share the videos. Every little bit helps, I say.
And so shall it be done.
I'm getting a little stronger. I think my team has a little bit better survivability, a little bit better damage. So the longer that I survive, the easier things will get, you know, hopefully. So do attack for this guy. And then I can shoot for this guy. Stop dodging my attacks. Stop being good at this game. Can I make it? Yes, I can. So, surefire plan.
Emperor commands.
And snipe.
And so shall your defiance.
And yep. And J. I do bop. And then what do we got here? Bop, boop, badoop.
A moving target lives longer.
Okay. So do this. Wait, why can't I? Well, whatever. Okay, whatever. Yes.
Looks like
Ow! Stop it!
Don't get too caught.
Get out of here. I got this.
What a satisfying demise.
Adira stares at you with crazed eyes while clutching the wound on her head. At first, no sound comes out of her moving lips. Then she coughs weakly and whispers, "Lord Captain, is it really you?" Die, heretic. Are you all right, Adira? Adira removes her hand from her head and tries to wipe away her tears, leaving bloody marks on her face. Then she touches her burnt-out implant, frowning. I don't know. It should be quiet, but my head, the whispers are louder. It shouldn't be like that. My auntie claims that you called her from the void. Is this true? Me? Did I? Yes, Lord Captain. I think it was me who called her. I can barely remember. The voices, my old good whispers, they suddenly turned red, sharp. They started cutting, tearing, ripping me into pieces. I cried out. I called for help, and then she came. Adira groans and clutches her head. Damn. Why are the voices making so much noise now? Shut up! Shut up! Has anything like this ever happened to you before? Not like this. Never! Well, there was something, but it was different. It wasn't as strong or as terrifying. Apparitions appeared. Mechanisms malfunctioned. The crew lost their minds. Common, everyday stuff. But, let's see here. What's going on? Give me 1 second. Let me reset my chat really quick. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Uno momento. Oop. Now, okay. But Lady von Valentius knew about that. She said it was a small price to pay, an acceptable expense. No psyker is immune to it. But what happened here was just a mistake. I won't do it again. Adira stretches her lips in a helpless smile, looking past you. There'll be no more mistakes, Lord Captain. The previous rogue trader has been seen on the ship recently. My auntie. Was that your doing? Yes, Lord Captain. I did it a couple times when I had too much to drink. At the time, I thought I heard her voice calling among all the whispers in my head. The voice was so sad, so clear. I couldn't help myself. I answered. I hoped I could reach her there. Adira bites her lip. Ever since she died, since I first heard her voice in my head, the whispers have gotten louder, clearer, harder to resist. The warp tricked you, Adira. It played upon your feelings. I can understand why, but there is no excuse for what you did. Why is my chat being weird? Hold on. 1 second. I have to use YouTube chat, I guess. You guys are so amazing, and I like hanging out with you. Oh, Lord Beards is on. Stay on my channel, though. Cool. The warp tricked you. It played upon your feelings, and I can understand why, but that is no excuse for what you did. Forgive me, Lord Captain Guppo Teawhistle. I know I let you down. I let everyone down. But it started well, didn't it? You shot me. You didn't shoot me or chase me off. All I had to do was keep control of myself, and the two of us would have gotten along fine. I threw away my chance. She falls silent for a moment. When she next begins to speak, it is in a barely audible whisper. I know what you're thinking. During the warp jump, when Lady Theodora came out to us, I kept thinking about the meeting. I kept blaming myself. Why didn't I divine it? Why didn't I stop her killer? These thoughts have been playing at the back of my mind day after day, choking me with guilt. And you know what? The one on the officer's deck? I don't know what that was, but this time here, This was the product of my guilt, and cues are straight out of my own mind. So what happens now? Adira turns sharply to face you. Lord Captain, I know after everything I've done, you'll have no faith in my willpower or my strength, but I can fix everything. I'm just not at my best, you see, but maybe we can find a way to replace my implants. Or maybe some remedy, a better one. Lady Van Valencia said a thing could be found, if not here, then elsewhere. I didn't just need it before, but now we need to find it. We need to figure out where to look for it, and we'll get it. Until then, I'll keep myself on a tight leash. I want to help you, Adira. We'll think of something. Adira covers her face with her hands and tries to hold back her sobs. Thank you, Lord Captain. Thank you. Adira awkwardly shakes her stained clothing. Look at her. She's so tiny and cute. I'll think better. With your permission, Lord Captain. She takes a step back and faints. Voxmaster. Lord Captain. The Voxmaster's shaking voice comes over the comm bead. I received a report that shooting on the lower deck had been stopped. I presume you have brought the situation under control? Awaiting further instructions. Put her out of an airlock. God, that's so cruel. I got rid of the warp illusions, and Adira is alive. Bring her to the surgeons and have them see to her. You hear a concealed relief in the Voxmaster's voice. Of course, Lord Captain, as you command. Alright. And we leveled up. Oh, only he leveled up. Hoping to gain more. Okay, let's see here. What we got? Overseas, we're leveling up Overseer. Ammunition bags. Allies in a 12-cell radius of around the Cybermastiff have their reload cost reduced by 1 AP. Okay. Attacks against the familiar have their critical hit chance reduced by 15%. The protected ally ignores attacks of opportunity. Auto-medicate. The Cybermastiff suffers bleeding, burning, or toxin at the start of the Overseer's turn. Okay. This effect is reduced by 4. Okay. Anonymous medikit. The familiar's maximum wounds are increased by the toughness bonus. Okay. That's not bad. Battle mode terror. When the Cybermastiff hits the apprehended enemy or an enemy adjacent to the protected ally, it gains +1 to its key characteristics. Lasts until the end of combat and stacks. Okay, that sounds good. Brother in arms. Each ally within a 3-cell radius around the familiar has the resolve increased by +2. That's not bad. Shane Maw. Cool. Each subsequent hit scored by the Cybermastiff against the apprehended deals bonus more damage. Okay. 1 second. Stacks. Where is it? Chain Maw. Stacks. Stacks is reset when the apprehended is used again. Interesting. What is it based off of? Familiar strength bonus. Okay. That's pretty good, too. Cohesion. We already have that. Dependable ally. When the familiar's ability is used on an ally, it can be an overseer for 1 round. The ally gains +5 bonus to characteristics considered to be key characteristics of the familiar. Sure. The familiar's characteristics are increased by 5. Sure, I guess. Master's patronage. At the start of the Overseer's turn, the familiar gains +6 temporary wounds. Okay, that's pretty good. What was it based off of? Resolve. Okay, so the more resolve you get, the more wounds they get. That's not bad, and keeps on regenerate. So they get a regeneration, essentially. Perimeter defense, we already got that. Relentless pursuit. The apprehended enemy takes how much? Apprehended enemy takes +10% more damage from the Overseer. Sure. Not a lot of these are super great, actually. The first use of the Overseer's ability in combat costs 1 AP less. That's actually not that bad. Side by side, when the Overseer and their familiar are adjacent to each other, both of them re-roll failed dodge attempts once per attack. That's not bad. Weakest link. When the Overseer hits the same target right after Cybermastiff in battle mode standby, the Overseer's attack always scores. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. So you can get set up a critical hit. That's good. Doing my parts. Me. If no other... Well, that's not going to work. Ready to serve. Effective on knowledge, ability. Solve. Sure. Stronger together. Okay. Arbitrator's physical training. Arbitrator gains toughness equal to half their equipable shield's block. That's not bad. Armor plating. We already have that. Arbitrator's successful attacks reduce enemies' armor by 18 for 1 round. Okay. Binding purpose. As long as the arbitrator has more than 90% wounds, they are immune to the following negative attacks: blinding, disturbed, fatigued, perplexed, slowed, staggered. Law and order. Arbitrator's attacks made on others' turns. The arbitrator's attacks made on others' turns deal... What? Deal 13% more damage. The target of such an attack must pass a will persistence test, become immobilized. So, like tax of opportunity? Mob justice. Allies in a 3-cell radius around the arbitrator deal... Allies in a 3% radius around the arbitrator deal more damage. Does not stack. It's not bad. Coercion. Okay. Pacification protocols. Once per turn, the arbitrator can throw a grenade. It does not deal damage on impact. That actually costs 0 AP and does not count towards... Oh. Once per turn, the arbitrator can throw a grenade that does not deal damage on impact. Okay. So if you do like a stun grenade, it actually costs 0 AP and does not count to attack limit. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. We got left. Public sentencing. Okay. Whenever an enemy adjacent to the arbitrator fails a willpower resistance test for the first time in a round, that enemy provokes an attack of opportunity from the arbitrator. If multiple enemies fail this test at the same time, the attack of opportunity... Shotgun mastery. Oh, cool. Arbitrator can wield 2-handed shotguns in 1 hand. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good, because then you can do shields. I think that's better because I'm going to be using him as much of a tank as I can do. That's not bad. City-handed justice. With one-handed shock baton or one-handed power maul equipped, the arbitrator gains +10 to parry and reduces the weapon skill of enemies hit by this weapon by 10 until the end of combat. This weapon also deals 25% more critical damage. I don't plan on specializing in mauls, but that's interesting. Let's see here. Doop. Medicaid would be good. Bolt weapon expert. That's not bad. Breaking points. Heavy weapons deal. Okay, we don't have breaking. I wanted to give someone heavy weapons this time around. Chain weapon expert. We're not going to do chain weapons. Agility is always good. Dual weapon combats. Dual weapon combat. Dueling mastery. I think there's... And grenadier. Lots of good. There's when a will successfully blocks an attack, they immediately use shield bash against the attacker if possible. If the will makes a counterattack triggered by stalwart defense, shield bash follows. Shield bash follows. Wait, if the wielder makes a counterattack triggered by stalwart defense, the shield bash follows that counterattack. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm sure there's a shield in the game that actually has really high damage. It will not die is pretty good. Melee weapon specialist. No. Melt a weapon. No. Power armor. I would like that. Power weapon expert. Maybe. I don't know. Who am I to say? Swift new movements. +2 movement points. Okay. I think... Shotgun mastery is pretty good. 2-handed shotguns in 1 hand. Yes. That's pretty good. So with that said... Wait, 2-handed shotguns... So can you dual wield 2 shotguns? Wait. Hold up. What is it? We got 2-handed shotgun. It says one hand. We got another shotgun. Shotgun. Auto gun. Auto gun. Shotgun. Oh! Dual shotguns. Amazing. Is it auto? That is our shotgun 1322. Yes. Interesting. Dual-handed shotguns. Hell yeah, son. Okay. But two-handed shotgun and shield. Good. I like that. I like that combo. I like it. How are we doing so far? Stream. How long have we been streaming? Oh, 3 hours. Oh, crap. I lost track of time. I guess I have to peace out. Let's find a place to wrap things up a little bit. Let's get this. God damn, that went by super, super fast.
Follow my lead.
Cool. Interesting. So, while we're doing this, I think what we're going to do for next week, we're going to do, what was it, Tuesday we're going to go back to .hack. I said I was going to continue the series, and it seems like there's enough of interest. If I'm doing the .hack series, and it's just like, 20 views, 20 views, 20 views, I'll probably move it to something else, or I probably will rotate it out every so often, so we have a new featured game on Tuesdays. Wednesday is what I meant to say. So .hack on Wednesday. Thursday, we finished up on the Master of Magic campaign, so we're going to be doing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines modded. We'll do that. So make sure to tune into that, because that's going to be my first time actually playing that. Saturday, if I don't get unlucky again, we'll go back to Beloved Rapture, and then the following Sunday is going to be, we're going to go back to Battlefleet Gothic, and we're going to switch back and forth between the two 40k games. But if you're looking to see something specific on any one of my streams, log into Discord, let me know on Discord, let me know on social media, or you can just post it on the comments below. If you're if one of the people who are nervous about talking to anyone, like talking in public, you can always just DM me also. Totally fine. I don't necessarily get back to everyone's DMs immediately, so don't feel too bad if I don't. But there's some people with anxiety, so I understand. If you want a suggestion, you just want to talk to me personally, let me know. I'll do my best to answer you. So I know what we'll do. Before we end the stream, we'll try to figure out what ship we have. What's the closest model of the ship we have to the Hearth and Home, right? So let's go to internets. So that would be go back here. So they're like light cruisers. Looks similar to a light cruiser, but it doesn't have it has more of a flat prow. But yeah, it looks more like a light cruiser. So light cruiser, or let's see here. Sword. We got sword. Sword. Probably going to be more of a light cruiser. Dauntless. Not Dauntless, but Edge of the Abyss. Nav's Primer. Cross Bestiary. What was it? Into the Storm. I think that has some ships as well. So what is the Hearth and Home? The Hearth and Home is vehicles. What we got? Components, new ship holds 151. 151. Okay, new ship holes. Transports, that doesn't look like it. This is more of a Mechanicus layout. But yeah, so it's probably going to be cruiser. Let's see here. Starship Called Grand Cruiser. Battle Cruiser. Cruiser hulls. It's probably going to be like a modified light cruiser, right? So we have torpedoes, so that's something we can find out what variant we are. So that's Defiant and Endeavor are the two ones that it actually has featured. So ours is probably the torpedo version of it. Pretty good. Equipped with these components. Torpedo Specialist. So it's probably an Endeavor. So an Endeavor is a torpedo specialist. The Defiant is a carrier. So we're probably a variant Endeavor class light cruiser. So that's what our ship is. So we're 3.8 kilometers long. 0.5 kilometers abeam at Fizz approximately. I wonder if there's any... Let's see here. Do you have any more... let's see here. Search tab. 40K Endeavor class light cruiser. Let's see if we can actually get more pics of these guys. Yeah, I mean it looks very similar to these guys. So these are the Endeavors. Endeavor. Yeah, this looks very similar to what we have, the Hearth and Home. So we're in an Endeavor. Endeavor light cruiser. So 65,000 crew approximately. Okay, so we have very large population. 3.9 gravites max sustainable acceleration. A design from the famous Voss. Oh, here we go, Voss again. So, okay, maybe next time we do Rogue Trader, we got to or Battlefleet Gothic even. We can talk about Voss a little bit or do more research on Voss. Designed for the famous Voss Forge world, the Endeavor class light cruiser has markedly different mission profile to the Dauntless. Given its relatively slow speed and heavier armor, the Endeavor is typically used as a stopgap ship of the line. Convoy flagship or battleship escort in a gigantic set-piece naval battles. Endeavor captains must be careful not to bite off more than they can chew, for the ship lacks firepower of a true cruiser, yet finds itself in confrontations better suited for vessels of this type. Several Endeavors serve in Battlefleet Callissius, and there is proportionately less need for true ships of the line. As there proportionately less need for true ships of the line, many routine patrols in the sector consist of Endeavor accompanied by a pair of frigates. You know what we can do? We can try to find... Because there is a starship generating tool. Hold on. Let's see here. Because, like, this is... You can generate the background for your starship, right? Give me 1 second for it to load. Wonder if my internet... Is my internet freaking out? Hey! Welcome back, Diversion. So, I'm pretty sure... You can generate your ship origin in this book. So we can actually find out what the... So what was it? We're an Endeavor class light cruiser. That's what the Hearth and Home is. So frontier word, birthright options, and reveal, motivation, lineage, power and profit. Ship, power and profit, the ship warrant path. I think this is it. Profit points. Let's see here. She said armory, vehicles. Starship, new starship hulls. Ship background packages, essential components. Let's see here. Contacts, ship warrant path. Let's see here. Warrant and ship origin path. Warrant age, fortune pack. I know that there's a backstory for the ships. I'll have to look that up for next time. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. This is I got to piece out. But ship background packages, additional components. I think it was. Let's see here. Battlefleet Kronos. It might be in here. Let's see really quick. Battlefleet Kronos. Torpedoes. Selling components. I know that there's a ship origin System, rules of war, waging war, mystery troops, battle. I can always look that up for next time. But ship background packages. 153. Ship background packages. We can do. Let's see here. What we got? We can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's roll a d6. Hold on. Let's see. D6 roller. D6 roller. Oop. Cancel. Okay, roll. Okay, 4. This is a little silly, but I like it. Okay, let's try to find out a little bit more about our ship, right? So let's see here. That was 4, right? So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Vessel of the fleet. Okay, so the Hearth and Home, this is one of the backgrounds of our vessel. Many of the vessels under a rogue trader's command could be considered warships, but very few can truly compete to a true military vessel. So our ship was a military vessel at some point. Any naval officer in the sector feels a ship is not a warship unless it has spent a decade amongst the ranks of the battle fleet. A proper battle fleet warship is measured in far more than strength of its guns, though its accuracy is appreciated in the Imperial Navy. Obedience, discipline, and honor are the watchwords prized above all else. The Imperial Navy preserves and triumphs over its enemies through its adherence to duty and tradition, and this ethos is said to be absorbed by the very fiber of the ships they serve aboard. It's extremely difficult for a rogue trader to obtain a warship from the fleet. But that did happen in the backstory before the game. Should a rogue trader be foolish enough to steal from the Imperial Navy, it might be theft. He soon finds that the same adherence to honor and duty creates a relentless and implacable foe. However, it's not unknown for a rogue trader dynasty to be gifted a warship for exceptional duties rendered to the Emperor's Holy Fleet. Even those who performed the deed are long dead. The Imperial Navy treats the captain of the warship as they themselves were responsible. Okay, so so it has better intercoms, and it has a tendency to keep on fighting even after it's been crippled. Okay, so we have a very stubborn ship, our beloved Hearth and Home. It's very interesting. Okay, I know there's an origin chart that we can roll on, but I have to find out where it is. So we can do that next time. Guys, thank you very much for hanging out with me again. I really do appreciate every last one of you. Be sure, if you haven't already, to like and follow and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. I really do appreciate that. Keep an eye on social media, Twitch, Blue Sky, that sort of thing. Discord. I'll try to post my schedule before the end of the day. Maybe it won't be that long, much longer. I actually might post my upcoming streams for the week after as well. I'll try to get in the habit of doing that. But yeah, be cool, guys. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you sooner rather than later. And yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye.